Test one, two, test one, two. Test one, two, test one, two. All right. Happy Paimonday, everybody. I guess we got drops today for Genshin. That's nice. Maybe someday I'll link my account, but not today. So, what's the plan? I know we have a thing to do in Fontaine. I guess we should do that. Wait, what? Jacques? Jacques' family? This is the quest, right? Yeah. You're now involved in the serial disappearances of young women case, whether you like it or not. Yeah, that's how I feel. From the new intelligence you gained from your encounter at the Fountain of Lucine, you and Navia prepare for the next step in your investigation. Alright, good. Can I teleport here? Oh, I remember now. We were in that dilapidated town with a ship inside it. What is that? Enter. What? Oh. Oh, that's neat. How do I get back down there, though? Oh, that person's yelling about something. It's a fishmonger. All kinds of fish. That's right, Hinterman. Yeah, it's certainly about fish. A place called Poisson. Postal's a porter. Oh. Death Stranding time.
那么，请各位慢聊，我先告退了。
谢谢你帮我们安排，麦勒斯。
请问，有什么事吗？
That's right, so Navia's father was framed for the murder of somebody because the other person was melted, just like the Wicked Witch. It's Adele, she's gonna grow up to be a singer.
喂，纳维亚怎么突然不说话了？这不像他呀。
Oh, let's not bother her for now.
抱歉，直到现在才来探望。那件事之后，
Oh.
我不知道应该怎么面对你们。
这个的
I
话，
wonder what Navia did.
不必道歉了。
Hey Joel, happy
丈
Paimonday.
夫死后，姊妹会送来了非常多的慰问品和摩拉。我能感受到来自你们的愧疚与歉意。
How was work at the office today?
但这些东西实际上相比雅克先生的离世，根本无足轻重吧。我能明白，在一场匪夷所思的事件后，失去父亲的感觉。
You worked from home today. Ah, okay, cool. That's good.
你不明白，我不知道怎么面对你们，是因为我觉得没有能拿得出手的慰问品，必须要有事件的真相，才能让你们，还有我，彻底释怀。
抱歉，你严重了，你不需要有这么大的负罪感。对于我丈夫的遭遇，或多或少，我和他都是有答案的。
可以告诉我吗？我实在不相信， 我的父亲会对雅克先生开枪。
Ah, okay, I remember now. God damn it. Okay. So, Navia's father was framed for shooting Jacques. That's right.
他赚来的钱不干净，这
And
件事我
that's the
知道。
husband of Coralie.
他说过无数次，如果能回头，他绝对不会选这条路。
Oh, but he was selling drugs. That's right. Or absinthe.
他特别后悔，认为自己对家庭这两个字理解的太简单了，以为只要有摩拉就能有一切。
So in a way, Zhongli is to blame for all this. If Zhongli didn't create Mora, none of this would have happened.
所以，在卡雷斯先生找到他的时候，他几乎没有考虑，就答应了下来。但是，不管再怎么谨慎，他还是被上面的人注意到了。
身份暴露了吗？
爸爸没有说，爸爸只说了，让我千万不可以恩将仇报。
他那天出门之前告诉我，他别无选择。后来我才知道，那就是他对我们的告别。
Wait, does that mean someone ordered Jacques to take out Callus?
我不知道，但我的心里可能已经是这个答案了吧。所以，愧疚的应该是我才对。卡雷斯先生一直都在照顾我们，无论是过去，还是现在。即便是他最后开枪杀了我的丈夫，应该也是为了保护自己。我实在没办法憎恨他。
The more she talks, the more her eyes are closing as if she's like really tired or really depressed or a bit of both.
可是，为什么爸爸做了好事，还是坏人呢？爸爸想要当好人，为什么最后还是必须做坏事呢？
It's okay, Adele. This is all material for the songs you're going to write in the future.
听我说，事情不一定是这样的。你觉得你的爸爸是好人，对吗？
他是好人，他最好了。
那就坚信下去吧。好人做了坏事，他的行为背后一定有深意。无论他为你留下的是伞，还是剑，他都是为了让你好好活下去。
Why not a pair of sword?
谢谢你们能告诉我这些，我会找到
Hey,
真相的。
Goose.
对于目
Good
前
to
的
see
现
you.
实，我不会心甘情愿的接受。
谢谢你，能听到你这么说，我很
We're
感
dealing
激
with another criminal case today. Remember last time I said we finished the court case? Now we're going to have another court case, probably. You want to hear what they sound like in English? Okay.
虽然你的性格和凯雷
Let's
斯
see.
先
Can I
生
change it right here or no? I have to do it
付出的决心
after I finish the
真
dialogue.
的很相似。
Oh, she was there for the quiz. At least one of them, anyway.
是吗？这我还是第一次知道。
All right, we got a testimony from Jacques' family. That's very nice. I don't think so, Joel. My memory is not very good for things like that. Yeah, don't worry about it. We're only gonna listen for, a little bit. And probably, yeah, maybe I'll recognize Navia, but it's alright. You can trick me by giving her some dialogue that's complete nonsense. Audio. Where is it? Resources? No, it's gotta be audio, right? Oh, language. Okay. Voiceover, English. Oh, I have to restart the game? Do I really?
I'll leave my husband's case to you.
Eh, it's okay. Coralie
Thank you,
sounds...
Miss Spina, and Miss Spina's friend.
That's Adele's voice? She doesn't sound like a child. She sounds more grown up than Coralie.
Are you
All right,
okay,
but...
Navia?
Oh, that's Paimon.
I'm fine. Don't worry. Let's investigate the 3 suspects next.
That's right,
The
Navia.
lab
Let's...
should be nearby, and we should be able to find Thierry and Uncle Marcel in the city. I'll
Marcel.
get myself together on the way, so please don't worry.
All right. Hold on. Let's see. What can we do? Come on, you gotta admit Paimon sounds great, doesn't she? Not whiny at all.
Greetings, boss. How may I be of assistance today?
I'm sure you've heard about what happened at the Opera House? Someone got turned into water right in front of us.
Melted, just straight up.
Yeah, I've heard. With something that dramatic, I'm sure journalists will milk it for all it's worth. And it'll be all the talk for the next several weeks.
Navia? Yeah, Navia sounds fine. No, we're talking about Paimon, which is, she just had a bit of dialogue earlier there.
It also reminded me, on the day that the incident happened with my father, it was raining outside, and we found some clothes left at the scene.
But the lip syncing is awful because, like, I guess, I mean, they wouldn't have lip synced it, right? You heard the helium?
After my partner here put the dots together for me, I feel like we should try to reopen his case. Can you do me a favor and try to recall what happened that night?
That one was fine. That one was lip synced okay.
Let me think. Mr. Callis was feeling pretty upbeat that day. So he was drinking and bantering away with us at the table. After that, he told us that he wanted to go get some fresh air. So we let him go without thinking much of it. Who knew that we would hear 2 gunshots ring out right after? My first reaction was that Mr. Callis's life was in danger. So I grabbed my holster and made a mad dash toward the scene. But when I got there, it was already too late. Mr. Callis was standing over a dead body with a gun in his hands. All we could do was look back and forth at each other, not knowing what to say.
So you also remember 2 gunshots then?
Indeed. The guards said that the first shot didn't hit anyone, while the second killed Jacques. But I've never really bought that explanation. Reason being, Mr. Callis had left his gun on the table. I even made sure to confirm that before running to the scene.
It's very thoughtful of Florent to do that.
But according to the guards, that doesn't mean he couldn't have had other guns on his person. About the clothes left at the scene that you mentioned. Do you think there was a third person there who was turned into water?
It's very
At
possible.
least from our perspective, my father had no reason to kill. So he would also have no reason to bring an extra gun with him. The gun he was holding probably belonged to Jacques, or a third person on the scene.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So you're saying Mr. Callis ended up with the gun because he seized it from one of the other guys? But hold on. If that's what had happened, then why didn't he share the truth with any of us? He didn't even want to face the Oratrice machine. And
The
chose
Italian
instead
music?
to prove his honor in a duel.
Well, as Joel put it, the people in this area and the ones helping Navia and working with Navia, they're all kind of like the mafia. The Disney mafia.
Did he lose all faith in the courts? After seeing someone dissolve right in front of his eyes?
Yeah. This isn't even the best area to show this. The other one, which is under the city, where like the city is all fancy, all high class, hoity-toity. If you go underneath the city, though, that's where it looks like a better version of where we are right now. The literal underground. Well, sure, yeah. Although it looks pretty nice for being the underground.
About that, Malus told me a thing or two.
It's
So,
it kind of reminds me
I
of
think I can understand why he committed to the duel.
it kind of reminds me of in Vancouver there's Granville Island. If you took Granville Island and you surrounded it with walls, because it's already under a bridge, but if you surrounded it with walls, that's it's good enough. It could pass for being something like that. Is Paimon a kid? No, Paimon is a 60-year-old lady. Just like Sabrina Carpenter.
I'll tell you everything once the whole truth has been revealed.
Paimon is going to be the one that destroys the world in the end. My hunch is that she will be the final boss. And I'm all for that.
Then I'll leave Mr. Callus's honor in your hands, boss.
That's one of the reasons I'm still playing this game, is so that my hopes are confirmed. If somebody tells me, like, Paimon's not the final boss, I quit right then and there. So, like, you know, I'm a bit behind, so it could happen. Maybe Joel will spoil it by accident. Joel's gonna share Paimon theories.
And if I may just say one more thing. The whole Callus the Unfaithful epithet has been a thorn in my side since the day it was invented. Many people have laughed at me for still calling him Mr. Callus, even after so many years have passed. But it was Mr. Callus's trust that allowed me to rise through the ranks of Spina di Rosula and live the life I lead today. No matter what others might say, he'll always be the man I respect the most. And he'll always be my boss.
See, it's all about respect. That's how you know it's the Mafia. It's all about respect. They're calling each other boss. He's a made man now.
Don't worry. I will definitely find the truth. You and all our other comrades at the Spina deserve to know the truth as well.
What does that even mean? Spina de Rosula. There must be a translation for that, right? I mean, I can look it up right now. Spine, right? Probably Spina. Spina. Italian? Probably. Plug? No, that makes no sense. Thorn. It's probably thorn. Rosula? Rosula? What is Rosula? Corsican. Rose? Oh, it's just a rose thorn. Thorn of a rose. Yeah, okay, so it's not that interesting. Well, Italy's not there, so... You tell him to come in and we'll ask him. So we got information regarding Florent, the advisor to the Rose Thorn. Claimed that he was very grateful to Callus for his kindness. He was also present at the banquet on the day of the case. And can provide evidence that Callus did not carry a gun with him when he went out. Perfect. We got more evidence. Alright. Oh, now we gotta go to the court. Everybody loves going there. It's time for Judge Judy. What are they doing? This child is really excited to see the court case.
Hey, Thierry! It's me!
Oh, now, what brings you here, Miss Navia? I've heard that you made quite the name for yourself at the Opera House.
Oh, so you've got news of that already.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm also a member of the Guards, you know. The way you make it sound, people would think I was sent off to Poisson because I had done something wrong.
Wow, they pronounce Poisson pretty well.
Are you sure there isn't a little bit of truth in that? Under normal circumstances, shouldn't you have been called back to the city already?
I mean, where I work is really up to me. Let's just say I enjoy the ambiance of Poisson. Callis did a fantastic job running the town, building Spina di Rosula from the ground up and clearing many obstructions in my way.
The only word they really butcher is Neuvillette. I mean, I probably butcher it too when I say it as in the context of the game, and not as a French word. We can just call him Nuvi. Really, like, that's just his nickname now, right? Nuvi?
It would be next to impossible for me to find a similarly easy but high-paying job in the city.
It's okay, I'm curious to hear Neuvillette now. Maybe if the court case starts soon, we'll hear it, but otherwise, yeah, I'll probably change it. It's nice to not have to, like, read as well, so... Yeah. I complain about certain characters, but overall, I'm sure it's fine as a whole.
Anyway, enough chit-chat. Are these two friends of yours? You, here for some formal business?
I mean, that's the main reason you don't watch Paimondays, right? If this was in English, you'd probably have this in the background.
Yes. These two are my partners. What happened at the Opera House made us realize that Linny's case and my father's may be related. We're trying to reinvestigate the details of my father's old case.
Ah, I get it. You think there might be more to the case now that we know people can be dissolved into water, right? I was also flabbergasted when I first heard of it. If you want to go through the original files from your father's case, I can help you look for them.
That'd be much appreciated. Thank you. Actually, I have another question. Do you have the authority to dispatch Gardamex?
Of course. Without them, I couldn't possibly handle Poisson on my own. Why do you ask? We definitely can't use them to forcefully get more evidence for your father's case.
Well, you see, just recently, we were attacked by a horde of unnumbered Gardamex in the city. So, if you hypothetically wanted to do something against me, all you would need to do is get rid of the mecha serial numbers and send them after me.
Then you think too highly of my abilities. Dispatching mecha is very different from controlling them.
Neuvillette's voice is pretty good, so is Furina's. They're the standouts. Okay, well, we picked the right time to switch to English, I guess.
If I had to make an analogy, when you order a dish, the chef will make it for you. You can ask the chef to cook, but not to massage your shoulders or carry your baggage.
Sure you can. Doesn't mean they'll do it, but you can.
If you try to make unreasonable demands, the chef would just think you're out of your mind and ignore
That's
you
right.
completely. The same goes for me and my Gardamex. Removing a serial number is also not as easy as you might think. There are a lot of complex steps to it, and it's almost impossible to keep it a secret. So I can promise you, those mecha were definitely private units. They're certainly not cheap. So, whoever their owner is must be super rich, powerful, or both. Now that you mention it, though, being in the synth business would definitely be profitable enough to afford this.
That makes sense.
Oh, then you're officially in the clear, Thierry.
He could be lying about all that, you know. He could be making up how difficult it is to erase serial numbers.
Oh, well, thank you for the vote of confidence, Navia.
Look at him, he looks evil.
Jokes aside, I'd like to wish you all the best with your investigation.
Is that a threat, Thierry?
I'll be staying in the city for a little while, so Just come find me if you need any support from the guards.
Alright. Information regarding Thierry is the person responsible for official contact between the Spina de Rosula and the guards. According to him, only the sufficiently rich can privately own large numbers of guard mechs. Sounds good. Wait, what is... Why do they always have updates, or the update summary? I feel like every day there's something new. Alright. So where to next? Oh, Marcel, the shell with shoes on. That's next. I can't tell what's above or below. I think the water is above us, right?
Hello. How may I help you?
I'm here to see Marcel. Could you please let him know? You can just say Navia's looking for him.
Sure. I will let him know right away.
After waiting for a while, Marcel arrives in a hurry.
Ah, Navia, hello. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm not as young as I used to be, so my legs are giving out a bit.
Oh, it's all right, Uncle Marcel. There's no need to stress. I just wanted to talk to you briefly about what happened in the Opera House. I'm sure you saw everything too, right?
Yes, I've never seen anything so strange.
Oh, you were at the Opera House too?
See, this is Paimon's voice. Goose.
That's right. I went there with Navia to see the magic show. Who knew it would turn into a whole murder mystery? I also witnessed your marvelous sleuthing work. Quite impressive. To beat the Hydro Archon at her own game on her own turf, I can already imagine everyone in Fontaine discussing your exploits over a few glasses of wine.
Oh, Paimon doesn't want to become the talk of drunkards.
I mean, she's still funny, even in English.
Apologies. It's just how Fontaine is as a nation. Everyone loves drama and theatrics.
She's just an octave up. She sounds like a 5-year-old? Well, yeah.
Uncle Marcel, you've also noticed that other thing, right? The fact that humans can dissolve in water?
Yes, I was reminded of your father's case right away. Is that what you're investigating now?
You know, what'd be cool, actually, is if they would let you pick the language of each individual voice. Because I'm sure each sound file, is per language. It's not like they have a stream of all the sounds together. That'd be pretty cool. And it doesn't mean I have to restart the game when I change the language. Because then you could pick like, oh, I like Paimon in Japanese, or Venti in Korean, or whatever. That would be pretty neat.
Exactly. I still don't have much solid proof, but I can sense that the other side has already begun to act.
Another reason why I would like that is because Inazuma is a fully Japanese area. So it makes sense. Let's give all the people there Japanese voices. And then Liyue would still be Chinese, because that's Chinese. Mondstadt could be English, because whatever. And then here, I guess English as well. Close enough. Yeah, I don't know. It would be pretty cool. People have been asking for that for a long time. Mostly people who wanted English, but Paimon in anything else. Well, now they got their wish. They got a new voice actress, right? And then they shot the old one.
Oh, and what makes you say that?
We were attacked on Araneus by some unnumbered Gardamex. And
Araneus.
there was also an attempt to get me to drink water from the primordial sea.
Araneus. I've been pronouncing it Araneus. I guess this is how I'm going to learn how to pronounce things properly. Like water. I didn't know how to say water before. Now I do.
If not for the vigilance of my partner, I probably wouldn't even be here talking to you right now.
Oh, you're giving us too much credit. Wasn't it you who protected us?
Alas, it seems things are heating up again.
She sounds
That
younger than a
callous sauce of
5-year-old.
Daly will
She sounds
soon
like
become a thing of the past.
she sounds like a child who just started learning how to talk and still doesn't know. Screechy, exactly.
But rest assured, Navia, Poisson will always remain a safe haven for you. If you're scared, you can always return there. If anyone dares to lay their hands on you there, the Confrérie of Cabrières will use its funds to the last Mora to bring them to justice.
I want to know what Confrérie de Cabrières means. Confrérie, what is that? I mean, that's probably French. Brotherhood of Assassins? No. Cabrières. That's not French? What? Apparently, there's no translation. Okay, what is it if I define it? It's just a name. Yeah. Oh well, I guess it's the Brotherhood of Cabrières.
Thank you, Uncle Marcel. But
So his
I
name is
don't
Marcel
intend to go into
Cabrières.
hiding. I'm going to strike while the iron's hot. Do you have any new thoughts on my father's case?
About that. Sorry, my age is catching up with me, so it'll take me a while to recall my memory. The Confrérie was responsible for that banquet, so I was out and about the whole time making sure things were running smoothly. I didn't even have the time to drink with the guests. Then I heard the sound of a gunshot, and the rest was history.
Oh, it's okay. No need to push yourself. We'll ask around some more, see if there are any valuable clues elsewhere.
Sounds good. Just let me know if you ever need Mora. All my wealth comes from Callus's patronage and support. I'll spend however much it takes to clear his name.
Why weren't they doing this sooner? Why did they have to wait until now? Information regarding Marcel. Marcel is the leader of the Confrérie of Cabrières and was the organizer of the banquet years prior. The Confrérie and the Spina di Rosula have always maintained a close working relationship. Though his recollection of the events of the case is quite foggy, he is willing to defend Navia. They didn't know about the dissolving people before? I mean, so it's a good thing that somebody was dissolved during that court case. Go over the clues. Oh. Why do we have to go over here?
We've talked to all three suspects, purely based on their conversations with me.
None of them sounded particularly suspicious.
It feels like it's getting higher and higher pitched every time she says something new. She started pretty normal, but now it's like it's getting I won't even be able to hear it. It'll become so high pitched at some point. Yeah, none of them really stood out as a suspect.
I suppose that's to be expected, though. If a single conversation's all that's needed to find them out, then my father wouldn't have needed to investigate the case for so many years. Anyway, even though we didn't make a breakthrough, let's still compile what we were able to find.
But where should we start?
Jacques' motive.
Ah, you're right! Flora mentioned that Palace probably only ended up with a gun because of circumstance.
Circumstantial evidence.
According to Jacques' family members, he already told them that he had been discovered and that he had no choice before he left home that day. If I had to guess, he probably received an order from the synth boss to kill my father. Had he refused, he and his family's lives would have been forfeit.
So, Jacques fired the first shot?
If I was Jacques, I wouldn't have fired a shot at all. Yeah, but then his family would be killed.
Oh? And why is that?
Could he guarantee his safety after killing Callus? Could he guarantee his family's safety after killing Callus? Well, it's better than nothing, I guess.
Ooh, that's a good point. Jacques probably already knew that he was just being used as a tool for murder. And once he had completed his mission, he'd be of no more use to his boss.
I don't understand how... Why did they use that voice for Paimon? She doesn't sound like the Chinese voice. Were they just going for a really small child?
Huh. So, what would make more sense from his perspective would be to turn his back on the Order and seek protection from my father.
Seems the third person was the one who derailed everything.
Makes sense. But without evidence, that's still just a theory. Besides Jacques, the attack from the Gardamex has been bothering me quite a bit as well.
I'm listening to her here at her worst? Wow, okay. Maybe I'm kind of glad we're checking it out. So when was she replaced? Was it like... Yeah, which area was she replaced in? I thought it was really recent. Like Natlan, is it her new voice in Natlan or no? Oh, halfway through Natlan. Did they re-record the old stuff in Natlan? Because you said that they were starting to do that.
It's obvious that our enemy has become more antsy after the secret of the primordial seawater was revealed.
Do you think he knew, even then, that we'd follow this lead to the end?
The new actress is supposed to re-record past lines, but you don't know how far they've gotten. No, I just mean like... That's probably what they'll do, right? They'll start with Natlan, fully do it. And then, I don't know. Then it's tricky. Do they go Fontaine and Sumeru and so on, or do they start with Mondstadt? Because, like, if you start with Mondstadt, somebody's going to start, they're like, oh, Paimon's great. They get to Liyue, and then their ears are blown out. Yeah. So they won't get the benefit, basically, for new people joining the game until they finish.
Given everything that's happened since, it's quite possible. But who among the three suspects would have the ability to control privately owned Gardamex?
I wonder if they'll ever have an option to like put back Paimon's old voice, or somebody's gonna mod it in or something. Oh, replace every character's voice. You know, we have AI now. We have AI generation now. Replace every single character's voice with old Paimon's voice. Every single one. So all the conversation, every single word said, is through her screechy, shrill voice. I know. But it's, you know, it's one of those things you can think about and hope never happens. So who would have the ability to control the privately owned ones? I don't know. It's probably Thierry. He seemed like an asshole.
Thierry, you say? Huh. It is possible that he's figured out a way to convert the Gardamex for personal use. But I didn't feel like he was lying when he was talking to us about the mecha. I also don't think he'd be able to keep that kind of tampering under wraps.
Sure he could.
Yeah. Had he actually tampered with the mecha, we'd be able to prove it with a simple check of the guard's inventory.
Well, we should then.
If the mecha were taken from the guards, it should be pretty easy to find out when and how that happened.
Maybe it was someone else. I don't know. I still think it's Thierry, but whatever. I guess I've been wrong before. Maybe it's Florent?
Florent? It is true that he was closest to my father, and thus had the best chance of learning about his dealings with Jacques. But as Spina di Rosula's advisor, his work mostly deals with personnel and security, so he shouldn't have much means when it comes to finances.
So you're saying he's too broke to afford a mecha army?
Exactly. He can't. And even if he could, I don't think he would be able to dispatch a whole group so quickly.
Maybe it was someone else. I know what Nouvellette sounds like, by the way. I don't know if, Joel, you saw that meme that Pragmatic posted last week, where it's all the Archons, and I guess somebody else in there, well, Nouvellette, but they're like dancing to the spiel that he says during the court case. And I think that's him saying it, right? And it's a really catchy song. So, you know, you listen to it enough times and you're like, I know his voice now. Anyway, it's Marcel. It's Marcel because he's got the same setup as Spina di Rosula. It's a mafia, and now they're just trying to take their turf.
Uncle Marcel?
D'Annalise
My
Cardinal?
father did
Or
really
Actrice
trust him,
Mécanique d'Annalise Cardinal.
and they worked
Exactly.
together on a large number of projects. Maybe
It's
that's
so
how he got to know
catchy.
Jacques.
I think that YouTube channel, the one who made that short, they have like a 10-hour version of that. Just put that on for 10 hours while you're sleeping, and you'll never be the same again.
And with funds from the Confrérie, he could also afford a large number of Gardamex. Still really hard for me to imagine, though. After all, Uncle Marcel has been around since I was just a child. Also, wouldn't this mean he has been spending a whole lot of mora and energy to fight his own synth business?
Yeah, that's the perfect cover.
Who could it be?
What do you mean? We just decided it's Marcel. Choose the most reasonable. Oh, we didn't get information regarding who. We're missing somebody. Oh. No, we know that. That's irrelevant. That's all irrelevant. We are missing somebody, though.
You know, if you think everything through, Uncle Marcel is indeed the most suspicious of them all.
Could we be missing other suspects? Malus didn't know about the people turning into water thing when he narrowed it down to these three, did he?
Malus has always been very reliable.
I bet it's
And his
Malus.
judgment of others' trustworthiness has been fair and well considered.
It's
When he laid out his
Malus.
case for the three, the rationale he gave me made a lot of sense as well. The suspect is knowledgeable about the Spina's internal affairs, has the means to dispatch Mecha to assassinate us, and possesses significant intellect and foresight.
It's Malus.
Even if I don't want to believe it, I'm starting to see how things could all tie back to Uncle Marcel.
He is someone who's very close to you, after all. Just like Malus.
We still have another trump card on top of all the theorizing and speculating.
The synth production base. Oh, that's
Yes.
right. We're supposed to go and like
Malus
tamper
did
with
say
it.
that charging straight in there would be extremely risky, but we don't have any
Exactly.
other options right now.
Malus said that because he doesn't want them to do anything to the production.
We need far more solid proof before we can hope to go charging in on our enemy.
Navia, here you are. Oh, I've been looking for you.
Huh? Aren't you the guy from the guards? Did something happen?
Yeah. News came from Irenaeus just after you left. We've got another trial on our hands.
Damn.
Wasn't that place built specifically for holding trials? What's so newsworthy about this one?
I know. But they said the person they're putting on trial is a Fatui harbinger called
No.
Tartaglia.
Wait, child? No.
What? Is that someone you know?
Yeah, we're best buds.
Yeah, we know him. Maybe even a little too well.
Well, he's been accused of being the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. It's absurd, don't you think?
No, he could do it. He could pull it off.
Wait, how? None of our investigations have had anything to do with him.
That's what I thought was strange about it, so I came to tell you the news right away. If the charge against him stands, then it'll be next to impossible to get the guards to support any of our planned investigations.
Right. Because they'll think they've already found the culprit.
Yeah. And it'll be a lot harder then to clear Mr. Callus's name.
I understand. Well, partner, what do you think we should do? We still haven't found any conclusive evidence.
Let's split up.
Huh? Split up? What do you mean?
You can go to Arenia's while I'll go investigate that place.
Just as expected of my partner. Since this is a trial about the serial disappearances case, the culprit's attention will be focused on Arenius, leaving his home base wide open. You're right. This is our best opportunity. All right then, let's do this. I'll stall them at the Opera House and charge Marcel as the true culprit.
About time Child got his comeuppance? Hey, what do you got against Child? Child has never done me wrong. He's been the nicest guy. It's all just a misunderstanding, I swear.
I won't have any chance of making that charge stick, though, unless we find more evidence. It'll be up to you to make it back in time and hand the decisive evidence to me.
This reminds me of the thing we had to do in Inazuma. We go somewhere, infiltrate, get killed by some other harbinger, or almost get killed by some other harbinger and have to be saved.
We'll help you, just like you helped us in Lenny's trial.
Demoiselle, please allow us to accompany you.
I'm ready.
Ah, Malou, Silver, when did you two get here?
We heard that you'll be leaving Poisson and figured that you might require our assistance.
This guy sounds like Alfred from Batman.
It's our hope that your confidence will be bolstered with the two of us by your side.
Thank you so much. Then, let's make haste for Arenius. Paimon, Traveler, I'll see you at the Opera House.
See you then!
If we make it, combining the information regarding the Gardamex and the investigation results so far, it can be concluded that there is only one person who can have a large number of Gardamex in his possession and run the synth business without leaving traces. This person is none other than Marcel the Shell with shoes on. Alright. Sounds good. I knew there was something fishy about that
Now that
shell.
Nadia has set out for Arenius, we should also get going.
Right on.
The location has already been marked on the map, so let's head over.
What's over here? Oh.
Huh. According to Malusa's info, the synth production base is underwater. Let's go and try to find the entrance.
Oh boy. That's gonna be challenging. Oh, hold on. How does this work again? We wanted to test this, right? This is the thing I needed to, like... What was it? Use fire? Use pyro? Or a Nemo? Wasn't it a Nemo? No, it wasn't a Nemo. It was some element I had to use. But then I thought, like, what happens if you don't have an element of that type? Oh, hydro. Yeah. Okay, so let's say I do this.
Brace yourself.
That doesn't work. Hold on a second. Was that Venti?
Yahoo!
Oh, that... Why does Venti sound so bad?
Let's play.
God damn it. I actually like Venti's voice less than Paimon's voice. We're just doing this for science. I don't actually need that thing. Come on. What? What are you doing? Oh, come on. You kidding me? Oh. Ah. What if I do this? What if I, like, splash some water onto the flower? Can I do that?
Let's play.
Wouldn't that be cool? Actually,
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
what if I do this?
Think you can get away? Here we go.
Oh, it worked! Haha, you see? Venti saves the day. Hold on, where? Jeez, okay. So does it recharge? Oh, it does. So we're quite safe swimming in Fontaine. We never run out of stamina. It's beautiful. I don't believe the water would be so clean in this area. It's very industrial, right? There'd probably be so much pollution here. Is that it? Cave entrance?
Finally found it.
Oh, I think I got it at some point, didn't I? I don't know.
That leads to the synth production base.
Surely they would have told me how to do it.
Seem out of the ordinary at all.
Well, they don't want it to stand out.
You're right. An important place like this is bound to have a ton of protective measures and mechanisms. Navia's probably arguing up a storm right now to stall for us.
How are they able to talk underwater? I can get, like, swimming and, like, maybe being able to breathe. But how can they talk underwater?
It would appear that I must repeat my question again, Mr. Tartaglia.
The oratrice mécanique d'Annalise Cardinal. See? I knew his voice. Yeah, he's got a good voice. It's passionate. You can really feel the passion from him. He's not at all droning and bored.
Do you accept the charge that you are the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
Wait, in your quiz, Joel, did you ever have child? I think you did. I think, on the first one, didn't you? Yeah, okay, so we're not going to be spoiled. Don't worry, I'm not going to remember Neuvillette or Navia or Farina. It's alright. Besides, we have like months to go before we finish Fontaine. It's probably like the longest one.
To be perfectly honest, I don't understand your country's complicated court system, or the reason why I'm being charged with something I've never even heard of.
Here, here, child. I got your back, buddy.
However, I did hear that people who have been charged can choose to participate in a duel to clear their name.
Oh
Is that
no.
right?
That's why he did this. Oh, child, you idiot. Oh no. Because he was talking about wanting to duel people. This is his solution. Get arrested. Get charged with one of the most heinous crimes in Fontaine. And that's how you're gonna get your duel.
In which case, as long as I accept the charge, I can have an all-out fight with that champion duelist Clorend, right?
He's at the same time both a complete idiot, but also ingenious.
I've got to admit, That's one of the most enticing offers I've ever received. When I privately sparred with her last time, she was obviously holding back. Real disappointing.
How can anybody dislike Child?
Hey! Don't you understand? You're currently the prime suspect for a major case. This isn't the place for you to be looking for fights.
Yeah, her voice is good. It fits perfectly. She's just as obnoxious in English as she is in Chinese. And I hate her equally in both languages.
Oh? Sounds like the Hydro Archon wants to lecture me on the ways of the Opera House. Then why don't you duel me too? I'm the kind of student that learns best in the heat of battle.
No. That's not what I meant.
Alas, it would appear that communication with the defendant is going poorly, and we have made very little progress. In that case, let me explain everything from the very beginning again. The goal of this trial is to determine the culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
That case had nothing to do with him. You've got the wrong man.
Huh? What's going on?
They did this last time too. They interrupted the session.
Why is she interjecting again?
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I told you it couldn't be one of the Fatui harbingers.
Miss Navia, this is the second time you've interrupted the court proceedings. I only tolerated your behavior last time because you were able to provide the court with a key eyewitness. But that was an exception rather than standard court protocol. I can very well charge you with contempt of court for your interjections.
Objection.
Oh, please. Did you ever think I had any respect for this place's pointless theatrics?
Whoa, jeez. Look at her go.
We can put that discussion aside for now. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm here to charge the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. And if my charges prove true, then Tartaglia here will be proven innocent by default, correct?
Oh, a young lady has charged in and offered to clear my name. How fascinating. Well, I'd gotten half bored to death by all these rules and procedures anyway, so I'll take you up on that offer. So, Your Honor, is there nothing else for me to do now?
You may take a seat for now in the audience, but that doesn't mean the suspicions against you have been lifted.
I'm confused. Why would he be able to sit in the audience? Isn't he a suspect?
Now then, Miss Navia, who is the person you would like to charge instead?
That person is...
I'm confused. Why does it keep repeating who we're charging? I thought it was Marcel. It's gonna be Marcel, right?
Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Huh? What confrérie? Never heard of them in my life.
Wow, this person sounds completely like they're an imposter in Fontaine. She sounds like she's like visiting from Idaho or something like that. These trials are a stack. Child can sit in the audience while he waits for his turn. Everybody's got a trial going.
I've heard of them, but weren't they Spina di Rosula's sister organization?
Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type situation?
Please let me remind you, Miss Navia, that charging someone is an incredibly serious matter. Committing to the charge also means taking on the legal responsibilities associated with it. And if the charge fails, depending on the circumstances, you may also be charged with the crime of making a false accusation. Knowing this, do you still wish to charge this man?
Yes, I do.
In that case, I declare the charge to be valid. Miss Navia and attorneys, please take your places on the court. Members of the guards, please contact Mr. Marcel right away so that he may stand trial.
After some time, a shocked and confused Marcel is brought to the stands. He's probably innocent,
Mr.
let's be
Marcel,
honest.
You will not require an attorney. Is that correct?
It's gonna be... what's the guy's name?
Apologies. It all
Mucus.
just happened
No,
so
not
quickly.
mucus.
I still haven't figured out what's going on.
The one that sounds like Alfred.
I think an attorney won't be necessary. This is probably just a misunderstanding between me and Navia.
Very well. In that case, since both sides
Melus.
have now
Yeah, that's
arrived,
right.
Miss
Not
Navia,
mucus. Melus.
please present your charges.
Malus.
I would like to take everyone back to 3 years ago, to the case of Callus the Unfaithful. Only through elucidating what really happened in that case can we connect all the dots for the serial disappearances case.
Navia, do you really think that I was the one who killed your father? Come on, why would I do that? Callus was my benefactor, and remember both you and I only ran to the scene when we heard the sound of a gun. If that's enough to make me a suspect, wouldn't that make everyone at that banquet a suspect as well?
I think there's no point in getting into the specifics right now. The audience doesn't even have the big picture yet. Even I'm struggling to remember some details of that case.
Exactly correct, Your Honor. I must refresh everyone's memory about that case before I can explain my charge and reasoning.
I see. In which case, I will recount the findings about that case as originally recorded by Maison Gardiennage. On the day of the murder, Spina di Rosula hosted a large banquet in a countryside estate owned by the Confrérie of Cabrières. During the banquet, all attending guests heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect, Callus, holding a gun, while his acquaintance, Jacques, lay dead from a gunshot wound.
Damn, they look so young.
The guards' investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene. As a result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jacques' life. The suspect did not dispute this conclusion, and also declined to defend himself in court. Instead, he chose to prove his innocence through a duel. Callus was defeated by champion duelist Clarand in the ensuing duel, and soon succumbed to the injuries. These are the known facts about the case.
The one with the motive to kill was Jacques, not my father. And even so, Jacques still had no reason to pull the trigger. In truth, the third person shot Jacques first, and was shot in turn by my father when my father seized the gun from him. After that, the true culprit turned the third person into water, erasing all traces of him from the scene. Thank you for the summary, Your Honor. Of course, the guard's conclusion appeared quite sensible to us at the time. However, we should revisit the case now that we've gained new information about the abilities of water from the primordial sea.
On the day of the murder, Spina di Rosula hosted a large banquet in a countryside estate owned by the Confrérie of Cabrières. Confrérie of Cabrières. This just sounds so funny. I mean, it's true, right? During the banquet, all attending guests heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. According to the investigations, Callus, who had a motive to kill, murdered Jacques for his betrayal, but is that really true? So, Callus did not carry a gun with him. I think that's a refutation. No?
Something's not right.
Fine. It's probably the next one. Yeah. When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect Callus holding a gun, while his acquaintance Jacques lay dead from a gunshot wound. Based on the investigations done then, there was no possibility that anyone else could have done the deed and escaped. And Callus was thus adjudged, I guess, to have been the culprit. Why is it adjudged and not just judged? What is the difference between adjudged and judged? After conducting a reinvestigation, it is now certain that Callus did not bring a gun with him, Moreover, details of the case point towards the possible existence. Okay, but that's exactly what this is, right?
Something's not.
Okay, but that's like, okay, it's confirmation, no? Fine. Alright, and this one. The guards' investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene. As a result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jacques' life. Yes, so this one would be... this one. There we go.
A pile of clothing was found at the scene. The guards once believed they were used by Jacques as a costume to disguise himself. But now, it is clear that the clothes were proof that there was a third person at the scene, and that they were turned into water after committing the murder. Since it was raining that day, the culprit was confident that they could use the rain to wash away all traces of their dissolved accomplice.
Very clever. Using rain. Very clever. Is this one self-defense? No. Alright, forget it. The suspect did not dispute this conclusion and also declined to defend himself in court. Instead, he chose to prove his innocence through a duel. Well, I mean, that's true though, isn't it? No.
Something's not right.
I guess that's not it. Maybe that's it. Well, no, they would tell me. Actually, maybe this would work. No, fine. Wait, did I? No, I tried those two. Okay. I might as well just try all of them at this point. Okay.
This assassin first shot Jacques, then turned to shoot Callus, only for Callus to wrestle the gun from him and kill him instead.
Alright. The third person barged into the scene and killed Jacques. As they were about to kill Callus, they were shot in turn by Callus when he seized the gun from them. There's still more? Okay. Man, they're really picky with these ones. What? What am I missing? Literally the last one?
The testimony of the victim's family confirms that Jacques had thoughts of assassinating Callus when he set out for the banquet. However, in the end, he reconsidered and instead shared everything with Callus, hoping to seek the latter's protection. Unfortunately for Jacques, the true culprit had already considered this possibility and had sent out another assassin. Realizing this, the true culprit caused the hired assassin to dissolve into water, leading everyone to believe Callus was responsible for Jacques' murder. This is the true version of events.
Oh, so Jacques was pretty young. Wait, what? Hold on, I'm very confused. Wasn't Jacques married at the time? With a daughter? That's him on the right in the bottom left panel? Like, he looks like a prepubescent boy. I was so confused. Oh well. You feel like there's a really good version of this court system, but they didn't quite find it? Yeah, I don't know. Like, I do wonder how the Ace Attorney games work. Because, I don't know. This is mimicking those, no? Or trying to. But it's pretty obtuse. Like, I don't know what they expect from me half the time. Because I try to go in chronological order as well, thinking like, okay, well that doesn't happen until then. But then they're just all over the place.
Ah, so that's what happened. Wait, you're telling me something as dangerous as water from the primordial sea has been used for all these years?
What a great theory. It also explains Callus's and Jacques' respective motives. I guess they didn't shoot each other after all.
Mr. Marcel, you are the one being charged with the crime. You should provide a rebuttal if you wish to prove your innocence.
Ah, but I think I agree with everything Navia just said. In fact, there was nothing in her speech that directly implicated me.
Then, may I ask some questions? In my opinion, we primarily need to determine two things.
Why is Farina talking? Like, she's not supposed to be helping.
One, do you have the evidence to back up your claims?
I'm afraid not. At least not at this very moment.
Boo! If you don't have any evidence, you should just go home.
The animation of this person did not match the text. She didn't even like go, boo! And you know, the rest, she was yelling it, she was like spouting it. I don't know. It was weird.
I may not have the evidence with me, but I know where I could go to collect it. If we look up the deserted clothes against a record of people who went missing around the same time, we should be able to find a match. Considering the serial disappearances case, the guards probably kept careful records of all missing persons from around that time, regardless of age or gender.
Okay, again, I don't understand. Back then, they saw there were clothes. Mysterious clothes just lying around at the crime scene. They had a record of missing persons at that time. Why didn't they do this back then? That has nothing to do with water evaporating people. There's no reason why they couldn't have done this back then.
That makes sense to me. Monsieur Neuvillette, I would consider this to be a reasonable investigative direction.
Why do I feel like Farina's acting a little differently today?
Because she's insane. She just flips on a dime.
Maybe she's scared of embarrassing herself again?
Yeah, she's on your side now, Navia.
Alternatively, she's become more diligent after charging an innocent citizen in the last trial.
Watch, she does it again. Can you imagine if Farina charges another innocent citizen incorrectly? She's no longer gonna be the star of the show.
My second
She's gonna be a
question has
pariah.
to do with the ensuing duel. If the truth is indeed as you described, then why didn't Mr. Callus explain himself in court? If he had testified that a person had been dissolved, he could have at least mounted a defense.
I've thought about this too, and the answer is actually pretty simple. He felt there were things that were more important to him. The dissolving power of water from the primordial sea is an important secret for the true culprit of the serial disappearances case. My father could have exposed it for all to see, but he chose to take it to the grave. At that time, Spina di Rosula was in dire straits, and his reputation had already been shattered. He had no guarantee that going forward with the truth would allow the culprit to be brought to justice. What was certain, however, was that it would paint a gigantic target on my back.
Man, the lip syncing is way off. Like, do the Chinese people just not speak? Did she just manage to get that whole thought across in like half a lip movement?
Boss once told me that Demoiselle had already been selected as the next target of the serial disappearances case.
I didn't realize how quickly they can say everything.
What? If the secret had gotten out, the culprit would have fought an all-out war with Espina right there and then. I wouldn't have been the only one in danger. All of us would have stood to lose our lives. Of course, the guards might eventually figure out the truth of the matter and determine that we were in the right. But what good would that do? How can a hollow verdict protect anyone? Had this opera house ever given my father any kind of confidence in its brand of justice, Spina di Rosula would have had no reason to exist.
Oh. Damn, that's something. She's gonna get executed for saying that.
But by staying silent, we retain the ability to deter our opponents and continue the stalemate. I was able to become Spina di Rosula's president, which made me harder to target, as well as giving me more time to grow and learn. And once I have figured out the truth and stepped up to the challenge, I will do what this opera house cannot, and restore my father's truth and honor back to him.
Yeah, but you are using the opera house. You're using the opera house now to do it.
So, you mean to say, your father intended to die in the duelist's ring?
That's right.
Do you have any proof?
Of course. All you need is to ask his opponent, Clarand.
You got a rare boss achievement? In Silk Song? What's the achievement? Or is it a spoiler? Oh, just beating him, so it's an optional boss. That's fantastic, though. Congratulations. Is it, where does it rank in the bosses you fought so far? Because I know you had a couple that you really liked. Is this one of the top ones now?
I don't need your apology, your guilt, or your support from the shadows. You don't have to do anything for my sake.
Ah, so rare in the sense that not many people got them. Okay, yeah. Makes sense. Second coolest. Ooh, that's nice. So you're already further ahead than most people. Absolutely. That's good. Props to you for not giving up.
But since he entrusted his will to you, Clarand, you
I'll have to
should
catch
tell us
up
the
this
truth
week.
about his sacrifice.
So, during the duel, did you believe that Callus was intending to die?
Yes, I did. As a champion duelist, I've fought many battles and taken a countless number of dishonored lives.
Her voice is good too, I think. Yeah. They did a good job with Fontaine. Yeah, it's good.
In my line of work, I've seen all kinds of people give their all for the faintest hope to continue living. Some were determined, others passionate, and some even manic and twisted. Just one look and I can tell if a duelist is hoping to live or if they're looking to die. I hereby swear on my name and honor as a champion duelist that Mr. Callus never intended to leave the ring alive.
Since that's your testimony, I have no more questions. It appears there really are good grounds to reopen this case.
I concur. However, Miss Navia, you still have not explained the link between your father's case and the serial disappearances case.
Right? What she said was fascinating, but kind of beside the point.
Wait, weren't they just talking about the serial disappearances case?
Of course, Your Honor. The two cases are connected via a matter of timing.
Does Neuvillette have, like, highlights in his hair? Is that what the blue streaks are? Or is it just some sort of headwear?
In my father's case, the culprit intended to kill both Jacques and Callus. As a result, they planned to act after hearing 2 gunshots. And, at the end of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of everyone because they realized they were at risk of being identified. The culprit could only time their actions so precisely if they were already at the scene. Coincidentally, Marcel attended both the banquet and the trial.
Look at that. So Marcel the Shell with shoes on. He's gonna lose his shoes.
So that's why you suspected me. Even after hearing your reasoning, I still can't help but find it a little preposterous.
You think that's his hair? I mean, it could be. He's got streaks in it. It's fine.
I'm used to it, though. You've always been an impulsive and sentimental child, Navia. It's one of your most endearing traits.
No need to appeal to pathos.
I won't try to refute your points one by one, but even if everything you just said was true, can you prove that I was the only person present at both events?
Yes, we can.
On top of that, does a person have to be physically present to control the timing? Can't someone remotely monitor the place?
Oh, you just gave yourself away then.
Don't know what you can say to that.
I know that even with that, you might still think you can reduce the list of suspects with some further investigations until I'm the only one left on the list. Alas, who won't feel at least a little hurt by an accusation of murder from a girl you see as your own daughter? But if I were to dismiss this completely, you'd also think I'm not being considerate of your feelings. Ah well, let Uncle Marcel teach you another lesson. Do you know what the biggest flaw in your reasoning is?
I suppose you're gonna tell me anyways.
It's timing again. I'm a businessman by trade. From that standpoint, there's no reason for me to kidnap young women. It's a high-risk action with nothing to gain. In addition, I left my home in Snezhnaya when I was young to come to Poisson and work in some trade. My business only thrived when I received Callus's patronage.
He's from Snezhnaya. Okay, okay. I get it.
But the disappearances began before I ever stepped foot in Fontaine.
Are you sure, Marcel? How do we know?
I do apologize, demoiselle. This was my mistake.
That's probably Melis then. It's probably Melis. Come on.
No.
Let's be honest.
It's not your fault. I'm sure he had come prepared.
How could he have come prepared? That's impressive that he managed to... Like, he gets a call and like 5 minutes later he's here.
Is there anything else you'd like to say? Would you like to check the date of my first business license against the first known case of the serial disappearances?
Why would he need a business license for a serial disappearance to start happening?
You can also take a look at my border entry records, or ask my friends and family when I left Snezhnaya for the first time.
Man, they pronounce it so weird. Snezhnaya. That's probably how you're, you know, an English speaker would say it, but yeah. It's gonna sound jarring to me.
Could those records and testimonies do something to appease the unspeakable anguish in your heart?
Seems like she got the wrong guy.
At this rate, Navia will be convicted for falsely accusing him.
I think you've done a superb job of dissecting your father's feelings as he neared the end of his life.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's just that, like, I so rarely hear Russian words injected in English speech that it's always funny to see how it's pronounced in an English way. Funny enough, like Silk Song, right? Hollow Knight Silk Song, it has some Russian words in it. And those you could pronounce it the English way, but they don't have any actual talking in it, right? No voice acting. No, like, English voice acting. So it's a bit easier.
But aren't you going against all of his wishes and expectations right now? He wished for you to become more rational, collected, and conscientious, instead of dwelling only on your own feelings. Once you've learned to be more considerate of others' feelings, and to stop rushing headlong into things, you'd have met most of his expectations.
This isn't just about me, and it never has been. The biggest difference between me and the rest of the victims is that I still have the ability to search for the truth, while that same agency has long been taken from them. The people whose families were destroyed by synth abuse, the people who lost their loved ones to the serial disappearances, and the people who suffered tragic ends due to their sense of justice. Many people's images are flashing before my eyes. I'm sure some are coming to those of you in the audience as well. And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vacher? Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
I was waiting for you to say that.
A little while earlier at the entrance to the synth production base. Oh, that's right. Here we are. How did we get in here? Is it just through here? Okay. Oh, you can't even climb that? What is this? Party! Oh, we're gonna be fighting a boss. Oh no, just enemies. Hi, fellas.
Yahoo! Try not to enjoy this.
Oh, we get to hear some combat voice acting.
Motion to compel.
I really don't like Venti's voice though in English.
The floor is going up. Is it because of this mechanism in the middle? That guy really prepared a lot of stuff for this place.
Oh, okay. That's the thing, yeah, like... Because I really like his voice in Chinese, I don't know.
Gliding me faster.
He sounds very, like... He sounds more mature, even though he's still kind of happy-go-lucky in Chinese. But in English, he just sounds like a... He sounds like Tails. From Sonic. Well... That's what I get for trying to explore. Is there something here? No, can't go there. Wait, what if I... Oh. He does sound like him, eh? Which in the... Like, it fits Tails, but not the Anemo Archon. Who's not supposed to be
Thinks we need to go up, but
a prepubescent boy.
doesn't see a way. Let's take a look around. Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up.
Probably have to go underwater.
Brace yourselves.
Oh, so it's funny then. I guess when we play co-op and I use Venti, you hear his English voice. So it's probably annoying for you. What is this? Absorb? What does this do? Creates a heavily armored shield capable of releasing shockwaves that can shatter stones. Oh. Okay. And then what? How do I release it? Oh. Well, what if I... Oh, I guess there's only just that one wall. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. I see. Alright. Hold RT. Ah, yeah, okay. You don't think his voice is offensively, but it's just meh? Yeah, exactly. It doesn't fit the character.
The water level is rising. Now we can swim to the top. But this is still a ways away from where we need to go. Here we go.
I was so tempted to see what's behind there. Hold on, can I?
Yahoo!
Oh! Hold on. We can do this.
Let's play.
Oh! What's back here? Oh no, invisible wall. Damn it. Alright, never mind. Let's fight. Area alert mech. What does that mean?
Brace yourselves. Ha. He.
Come a little closer.
Ha. Ja. 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 Ha. Ha. Here we go. Ja. Ja. Hup. Brace yourselves. Ha. Ja. He. He. Time for takeoff.
Oh, that's a good one. Time for takeoff.
You're in for a little shock.
I like that. That was a fun thing he said. It really does sound like Tails when you put it in that context, though.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Now the path is clear. Let's go.
Alright. Some more beefy enemies coming up, I guess. At least the enemies are different now. I like the variety. What are they waiting for? Ah, there we go.
Steady as stone. Let's play.
Oh, I see.
Yahoo!
Let's spark things up.
Invisible evidence! Boom boom! Here we go! Think you can get away? Motion to compel!
After all that, we finally made it to the innermost sanctum. Though, as expected, the mastermind isn't here.
He's being charged by Navia as we speak.
That's right. Then let's hurry up and find some evidence so we can get back to the Opera House and help Navia.
Maybe the evidence will be for Mucus instead. Oh, sorry, Malus. Oh, I'm not even playing as the Traveler. It's so rare. Oh, his voice in English is so much more manly.
Let's see what's written here. Nothing escapes Detective Paimon's eyes. Callus. Navia's father. Oh, this seems to be an investigation report on him.
It's probably related to his and Jacques' case.
Yep, it's about finding someone to assassinate Jacques and Callus because of a lack of confidence that Jacques himself would go through with it. This should prove the existence of the third person, right?
Is there anything else?
We still have not determined the exact content of the key information Callus has passed on to certain members of his organization. The old dog's a real menace to deal with. Even if he abides by the promise he's made to us, he will still have the upper hand. He can act whenever he wants to make our lives miserable. The only option left is to remove him from the picture entirely. I concur. Let's send someone to kill him. He won't declare war as long as we don't touch Navia. Oh, seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups.
They planned this well in advance.
They're all just so evil.
Not as evil as you, Paimon. Clues concerning the Callus case that were found inside the bookshelf. The mastermind did not believe that Jacques would do the deed, and thus sent a third party to ensure Callus's death. The content that followed also defined the culprit's motive to some extent. There's also a lot of research materials here. Their experiments have been going on for a very long time. La-di-da. Cool.
Oh, look! There's an important-looking basin over here, and it's full of water.
That must be the water from the primordial sea.
That means this is where they make all the synth, and that special water is the main ingredient.
This doesn't look like a factory. Like, how can you mass produce something from here?
If you dilute it with normal water, you'll get synth, but the pure stuff can dissolve a human.
So if I jump in there, I'll completely dissolve. That's scary.
Notes on this incriminating evidence.
The pool found within the HQ is filled with water from the primordial sea. The mastermind can use this to create synth and directly use it to dissolve people. Not unless you're from... So apparently only the Fontaine people get dissolved. Why? Did they explain that? Because that's like... That makes no sense to me. It's like the Fontaine people are made of sugar. Let me jump in there. No, doesn't do anything, I guess. They really should. Actually, you know what would be funny if they let you switch characters, and the characters that are from Fontaine, you would die. So it would like respawn you over here or something. That would be funny. That's kind of a main mystery throughout the Fontaine quest. Oh, I see.
What's all this? Aw, it's a bunch of really cute things. Pink accessories, a hair tie, a necklace, even a makeup box.
There's a name too.
Oh, Paimon sees it too, but why are all these cute things labeled with different girls' names?
They probably belong to the victims.
Huh? You mean the girls from the serial disappearances? They were brought here?
Yeah.
And then they were turned into water.
Yeah.
And all the boxes of things. These names. That means... Oh, this is terrible.
Why would they keep all the accessories? That makes no sense. You discovered objects within the containers labeled with the names of those who owned them within the depths of the HQ. The names here must have something to do with the victims in the serial disappearances case. This might be proof that this was their final stop. This is such a messy place. Like, it's crazy. You never thought anyone would find this place? I mean, it is pretty damn foolish. It's ridiculous. That Mellis. That mucus.
Whoa. There's so much synth here. And so many bottles of ingredients that probably just contain the waters of the primordial sea.
There are so many.
Mixing in progress. Ready to drink. Stock sample? Huh. They've also got all the synth pretty clearly labeled.
Damn, imagine they mess up and they accidentally sell the mixing in progress or the just primordial water directly to somebody. Oh my god, what a disaster. What a PR disaster that would be.
Whoa, there's even fruit-flavored synth?
Well, that definitely proves that this is where they produce synth. In this tiny cave.
Yep, it's super obvious.
A popular potion circulating quite widely, it gives the drinker a very pleasant experience for a short time, but its side effects are equally strong. The producer uses these special characteristics to earn a massive profit from its trade. Damn, I could go for some synth right now. They really, I mean, they'll never do it, but they could absolutely merchandise an alcohol called synth. I would buy it. I said that for Liza P as well. Liza P has a certain type of wine, La Bleuie, and I really thought, man, they would make a killing if they sold that. Only affects the, well, it doesn't matter. You could still do it, or you could just pretend everybody's from Fontaine on Earth.
What's this over here? Looks like some kind of place for research. Experiment number 16 aims to verify Jacob Ingold's research conclusions on the primordial sea and use his theory as a foundation to achieve a breakthrough. The experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea. Female specimens 22, 23, and 24 were dissolved.
Alright. So it was all for experiment. Why did it have to be female specimens? Like, they could have just been kidnapping children, right? It's all the same thing. Calm down, Paimon.
Sorry, Traveler. Paimon will try
Ah, they do say traveler.
That Paimon's never read something so scary before.
Paimon, you've seen, like, basically genocides happening. This is quite tame compared to what you've witnessed.
How can someone write something that terrible in such a matter-of-fact tone?
Because they're assholes.
You read the rest. Paimon's too scared to keep going.
The goal of the researcher is to save his lover, a woman called Vignier, who was dissolved. Wait, what? So the person who's dissolving all these innocent women is doing it because his lover was dissolved previously. That just seems strange.
So that's why he did all of these experiments.
Like, I would take a note from Mr. Freeze, where he's not actively trying to give everybody he meets the disease that his wife had.
Wait, did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over? That's just insane!
There's another name here. Vacher. It's not Vasher. I thought it was Vasher last time we played. It's Vacher. It's French. Doesn't it mean cow? Doesn't Vacher mean cow? Maybe I'm wrong. Vache is cow, right? Vacher is to cow. Oh, it's a cow keeper. Okay, I was close. Cattle herder. To cow. It's funny. Come on, you gotta admit.
Huh?
Don't have a cow, man.
The name you heard by the fountain? Paimon thought he was an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case.
No, he's a researcher.
You mean Vacher is the one who did all of these... experiments?
The voice I heard from the fountain was probably Vignier. Ah, the woman. Right.
So that's it! Vacher was no victim, but personally took his lover and... No, that's not it either! If that's the case, why would he want people to resurface from the water?
There must be more to this than meets the eye.
In any case, Paimon will write it all down.
Experiment number 16 aims to verify blah blah blah. Okay, no, that's just what we already read.
We've looked at almost everything here, and it seems like our theories were spot on. But...
Who really is this Vacher?
yeah, we haven't found anything that reveals his true identity. No wonder even Nervalette wasn't able to find anything. Whoever it is probably destroyed everything to do with that name a long time ago. That way, even if we bring all this back to the opera, we won't be able to identify the true culprit.
Clever, but maybe not clever enough. Let's look again.
Sure thing. Paimon won't admit defeat to this guy either.
She says it with an R? Oh, I didn't catch that. Nervilette? Nervilette? Nerve. He's just a nerve. She's trying to be cute. That's what Paimon is supposed to be, right? Cute and menacing at the same time. What do they want me to do? I thought we examined everything. Your investigation's more? Can I get more from this? No. Oh, okay, he's gonna just revisit everything. Countless sins were born of it. Alright. What about here? Yeah. Last one. According to the records, Vacher didn't care how many victims he had to dissolve in his quest to bring his lover back to life. You just got a rare achievement for a main story quest, 6%. Nice. Look at that. You're part of the exclusive 6% that got to that point. You should feel proud. That means you put up with that game for that long. Patience of a saint.
You take that side and Paimon will take this side. Check everything carefully. We'll find something for sure.
After some time.
Ugh, nothing at all. And Paimon can't even find snacks either.
Oh my god, like, I can't even hear certain syllables that she says because they're so high-pitched. Paimon, I found it.
Whoa, really? Let Paimon see. Vinier. Isn't that Vacher's lover's name? Then you found her diary. Let's see. Aw, it's just a normal diary chronicling their love story. She was so sweet, too. Oh, Paimon feels even worse for her now.
Take a look at this page. She made a list of baby names. Oh. Yeah, that's real easy to read. Hold on. Yeah. Uh-huh. The nanny side of you, Paimon, is so cute. Well, she's, 60, 600, 6,000 years old. Who's to say?
So many! A whole page's worth! But they're all crossed out. Was she unhappy with all of them? The final name she decided on was
Oh, do tell, because I can't read that.
Marcel.
Sure, apparently that's Marcel's name. Okay.
Wait, but Marcel's pretty old. Has this case been going on for so long that he's Vacher and Vinier's grown son?
I figured it out. I haven't. I have no idea what's going on. But let's go, Paimon. Oh, it's Fontanian script.
Paimon still hasn't figured it out yet.
I haven't figured it out yet either, Paimon. Don't worry. Apparently the traveler side of me knows, though. A notebook belonging to a lady named Vinier. She records many stories of her time with her lover Vacher. On one of these pages, she prepared many names. Yeah. She settled on Marcel. The shell with shoes on. After obtaining the final piece of key evidence, you race back to the Opera Epiclese.
And whose image do you see, Marcel?
Dun dun dun.
Is it a man named Vacher?
Huh.
Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
I was waiting for you to say that. As expected of my partner. I just knew you'd return in the nick of time.
Just how often do you intend to flout the rules of this court?
It's funny. We haven't seen an actual proper case yet. You looked up her English voice actress? Ah, okay. Yeah, there was a lot of controversy with her recently, and I guess in the past, but she's been replaced. I just love how Neuvillette is trying to, have a proper court case multiple times now, and every time he's been flouted.
It's all right, Monsieur Neuvillette. Given their confidence, I expect they've found the crucial evidence.
You say you never heard of Vacher? Well, take a look at this. What do we want? Oh, which evidence? Vinier's notebook, probably?
But the truth of it,
Marcel, that's
is
me.
that you've always been Vache.
Objection.
Huh?
We've investigated your lair and we already know everything! After your lover, Vinier, was dissolved, you kept abducting young women to experiment on the hopes of bringing her back to you! You even created Marcel as a new identity and destroyed all records of your past as Vache!
So that's it. Even the villains in opera performances rarely go that far. And with that, Marcel's motive has now been established.
This information regarding your past also dismantles your prior timing defense. Well, Marcel, do you know where you went wrong? You fixated your gaze on the lover that passed away, instead of paying attention to the living people around you.
I want to know how his lover passed away, because it was the same thing, wasn't it?
So, you never noticed how we changed, or how we grew as individuals.
You also never understood Boss's real expectations for his daughter.
Oh, so I guess Melus wasn't the culprit. I really thought it was him, but I was wrong.
Or our determination to see things through.
Your determination.
Mr. Marcel, please speak up now if you would like to defend yourself. Otherwise, the trial will move on to the next stage.
Do you really think I wanted to do any of this? Pay attention to you? What for? Have you ever paid attention to me? Ever empathized with my pain? Ever known how it feels to watch the love of your life dissolve right in front of your eyes? No one helped me. No one even believed me. All those decades ago, even the officers from the Maison Gardiennage were laughing at me. They said there's no way a human being can turn into water. So I must have gone mad from grief. Vinier's death was brushed away by all of you as if it didn't matter at all. Well, now you know, don't you? Ha! Well, it's too late now. All those who were dissolved are gone forever. You only have yourselves to blame. You set up this ornate opera house in pursuit of your so-called justice, your beloved drama, while turning a blind eye to the suffering of the people. Vinier is dead. We promised each other that we would always be together. Wherever she goes, I will follow. But I'm not from this blasted place, so I can't be dissolved, no matter what I do.
Hey, is that water from the primordial sea that he's drinking?
He's gonna spit it at everybody?
I can't dissolve! Can't dissolve! Can't dissolve! Do you all see? I can't go, I can't follow. So if I can't go where she is, what choice do I have but to try to bring her back?
It was a weird way of convincing people that, oh yeah, okay, you can't bring her back.
I did all of that, and in the end, that accursed Callus still got the better of me. I spent my entire life living on pins and needles, only to get stabbed by his idiot daughter at the very end.
Why would he say idiot daughter? She figured it
The
out.
suspect is exhibiting signs of mental distress. Guards, please restrain him.
No, get away from him. He's got the primordial water. He's gonna melt them.
Don't touch me! Don't anybody come near me! I still need to save Vinier. A promise. We made a promise. Vinier. Vinier. Please, Vinier. Don't think badly of me. All I want to do is fulfill our promise.
At this point, the verdict of this trial is clear. With Mr. Marcel's conviction, the charges against Mr. Tartaglia no longer have any basis.
Fine by me. I was in a bad mood, but after a show like that, I'm actually feeling pretty good.
Come on. He's like one of the best characters.
Traveler, please submit all the evidence you have collected to the guards, so that I might review and summarize the truth behind the serial disappearances case.
Neuvillette proceeds to
The man now
review
known
and
as
collect
Marcel
blah, blah,
was
blah.
originally named Vacher and worked as an adventurer with his partner and lover Vignier.
Man, they really do all wear the same clothing. All the adventurers. Because apparently he's from Snezhnaya. But even then, they wear the same clothing.
During an underwater expedition, Vignier accidentally came into contact with water from the primordial sea and was dissolved in front of Vacher as a result.
I mean, that is tragic, you have to admit. You gotta feel sorry for Vacher.
Vacher learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others and began to kidnap young women for research, with the goal of discovering a method to restore Vignier back to life.
That's when he loses me, though.
To cover his tracks, he invented the new alias of Marcel and began to operate a business in Poisson. During the course of his research, Vacher discovered that a diluted concoction of water from the primordial sea can induce feelings of euphoria, and began to manufacture and market synth. However, as he accumulated wealth to fund his continued research and expanded the scope, he came into conflict with Spina di Rosula. After exchanging blows with Spina di Rosula for many years, Vacher decided to assassinate their president Callus at a banquet. Although the assassination did not go as Vacher expected, he was able to turn Callus into the murder suspect by dissolving the assassin he sent to the scene.
Who was the assassin, I wonder?
And just recently, Vacher attempted to frame Linny as the culprit of the serial disappearances case, using a similar method. However, his attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the primordial sea became public knowledge. This case also exposed enough of Vacher's machinations that he was eventually successfully charged in court. Thus concludes the enigmatic history of the serial disappearances case, with the truth revealed to all.
Yippee! It was funny just to see a couple people were like clapping and upbeat. All the other people are just sitting there.
The oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vacher.
Hold on. What is it again? What's the rhyme? The oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale. Very muted response. I know, isn't this like the biggest case in Fontaine? And all they get is a little golf clap. What happened to the boo lady? She could have at least been saying, woo! You go, I guess you go, girl, for Navia. What's the point of doing this? Like, didn't he just say everything that they need to know? Is this thing really gonna be like, oh, no, you're wrong about that. He's actually not guilty.
According to the judgment of the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale, Mr. Vacher is...
I love that. I wish I could repeat that phrase just now. It's great.
Guilty.
Guilty. What a surprise.
Guards! Take Vacher away.
That rhymes.
Good. It's what he deserves.
Where were you when we needed enthusiasm? Look at the people back there. Oh my god. Like this game has pretty good high fidelity graphics, but look at the two people sitting behind this lady. Look on the left and on the right. They look like people from a Zelda game from the Nintendo 64 days. Just look at the hands and how they're hovering, but also just how they're positioned and the legs. It's hilarious. It's fascinating. The people behind them look better.
With that, the serial disappearances case is over now.
We really just witnessed history. Who would have thought the true culprit would be such a polite and well-spoken guy?
Yeah, who'd have thought that a serial killer would be a polite and well-spoken guy?
We helped Navia bring the bad guy to justice! He's hurt so many innocent people and now he's finally getting what he deserves! Huh? Are you okay?
Navia.
Demoiselle, you were absolutely brilliant.
Must be a shock.
The day our late boss had always hoped for has finally come. You can rest easy now, knowing justice has been served.
Yeah. Yeah. It's finally over. It's all thanks to you guys. And my partner. See, Papa? Spina di Rosula's still doing well with me at the helm.
Well now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama? The villain has been caught, justice has been served, past wrongs have been righted, and it's a big ol' happy ending. Since it's been such a great show, I'll just let the false accusations against me slide. Either way, I've still got some business to attend to. So, if you'll excuse me...
Hilarious, man. Child is... he can't do any wrong.
Please wait just one moment, Mr.
Whoa
Tartaglia.
now. What are you implying there? What are you insinuating?
What now? None of this has anything to do with me.
According to court protocol, since this trial was initiated due to a charge against you, a verdict must also be made regarding the initial charge before the trial can conclude.
Oh, come on. Is this really necessary? Haven't you already caught the real criminal? Isn't it time for side characters like me to exit stage left?
Please respect the laws of Fontaine. This has always been the rule.
All right, but this sure is a lot of hassle. All I need to do is stand over there, right? Let's just get this over with.
Through evidence presented in the public trial that was just held, it has been established that Mr. Tartaglia has no direct connection to the serial disappearances case. The guilty party has been identified, and thus it is logical to suppose Mr. Tartaglia is innocent of the charges. We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale to render the final verdict on the charges.
Oh, I know what's gonna happen. The machine is gonna say the child is guilty.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Tartaglia is guilty.
Dun dun dun.
What?
Hey! That's not funny! Didn't you just say I'm supposed to be innocent? What's with this verdict? Is your justice machine malfunctioning?
Huh? This has never happened before. The Oratrice actually returned a different verdict from the Chief Justice.
I mean, have you ever heard of an innocent Fatui Harbinger? Do you think the Oratrice might have just convicted him on general principle?
An innocent Fatui Harbinger? I mean, come on. I don't even think of Child as a Fatui Harbinger. He's just a lovable old, something or other.
But weren't the charges about the serial disappearances case? No matter what else he's guilty of, it shouldn't affect the verdict in this case, right?
Child has been declared guilty by the Oratrice. Just what's going on here?
The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale is, by law, the final verdict of the court. We must accept the guilty verdict. Guards, please take the suspect into custody per court protocol.
Damn. Oh, cutscene. Oh no, Child, don't do it!
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine. What a joke. You've got your rules. Well, I've got mine too!
Man, look at him go.
I am sorry. If you have been wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court must be upheld.
Damn. You go, Nuvi. Oh, he got cut, though. I didn't know Nuvi was that strong.
Hey, Monsieur Nouvelette, what's going on? Shouldn't they have been cleared already?
Apologies. This is also the first time I've encountered such a situation. However, according to the rules established at the conception of Fontaine's court system, the Oratrice's judgment is the final verdict of the court. All I do is follow court procedure. As for why the Oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
He was the strongest main DPS before Mavuika came along? Damn, okay. And he's Hydro? Damn, okay. What happens if you have him and Mavuika on the same team and alternate to get Vaporize? If even the Chief Justice doesn't know, then we have no choice but to ask the Archon herself. It's so weird though, what a crappy society they live in. Leaving everything up to a machine that potentially could be wrong.
Why are you looking at me? I had nothing to do with it!
Yeah, maybe Mavuika could be a sub-DPS. Is that a thing? Can you make Mavuika a sub-DPS? That's probably like blasphemy to people who just adore Mavuika and want her to be the main DPS forever.
I don't know what happened there either. Hey, stop staring at me!
Alright, Farina, calm down.
What does Lady Farina mean by that?
She says she has no idea either, but that's impossible.
Oh, she created the
Didn't
Oratrice.
she create the Oratrice herself?
Oh, now I hate her even more.
Yeah, so are the verdicts reliable or not? Can results like this really be called justice?
Maybe her mood can affect the result. She just doesn't like Child because his hair looks better than hers.
My dearest citizens, did you really think we'd allow an incorrect verdict to be handed out in this court? Did you really believe that the judgment could be mistaken or be the result of some sort of random mishap? Don't tell me you thought even I had been blindsided by the Oratrice's result.
Oh my god, now she's trying to cover it up? I thought Archons were supposed to be like beyond human. They didn't have these flaws of what's the word for it? There's a word for somebody who does this. Covering up their mistake. Well, anyway, you know what I mean. I thought that Archons didn't have that problem. The only problems they had were like drinking. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Marina's perfect. No, she's not. She's like my least favorite character at this point.
But the way she looked just now, it was pretty obvious she had no idea what was going on.
However, given the state of things, I shall give you an explanation. Everything that just took place, including my supposed shock and bafflement, was a part of an elaborate performance, with every action meant to stir up drama and excitement. And, of course, for every performance there is a script. Everything has unfolded exactly as I expected from the very beginning. As the embodiment of the very concept of justice, the Oratrice shall never render an arbitrary judgment! If you thought Child had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case, It is only because you've been blinded by the superficial appearance of innocence. Everything he's done, not to mention the danger he poses, are beyond ordinary comprehension and completely unforgivable. All shall be revealed in time. You will come to understand my noble intentions, as well as the absolute correctness of the oratrice's verdict. Now, having said that, although I hate to leave things hanging in suspense, it is now time for this performance to end. As the lead actress, I shall be the first to take my leave. Toodaloo!
So she chose to make her escape after all, did she?
Even Nuvi sees that she's incompetent.
So you're saying we shouldn't put much stock into what she just said?
She probably just put on that performance to save face.
Saving face.
As for the truth, it's unlikely that she actually has any idea.
Exactly. So saving face. I hate when people save face in such a context. And I'm surprised to see an Archon try to save face. Way to pull the rug out from under her.
However, please be assured that I will continue to investigate this case in a personal capacity. Just as I promised, if the judgment has been incorrect, we will do our utmost to clear his name.
All right. Even though we feel pretty badly for him, we'll take your word for it for now. After all, he's done plenty of bad stuff, so he should have known he'd go to prison someday, right?
What? What did he do? I thought he was the nicest guy.
Oh, Monsieur Neuvillette! That power you showed when you took him down. Who are you really?
I'm the Chief Justice of Fontaine, of course. If officers of the law lack the strength and capability to enforce it, then it makes a mockery of justice.
Oh,
All right. That's good to know. Good to know that he can single-handedly deal with an updated Harbinger. It does kind of make Child look weak.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
There's no way here to get up there. Like, there's no stairs inside. You have to go out. Nah, too bad. Child is one of the bottom harbingers. That's so sad. I was really rooting for him.
Hey, what are you doing? Quick, stop him!
Traveler! Hey! Traveler!
Marcel! What are you doing over here?
Stop resisting arrest! Cease, or we'll add another charge to the list.
No, wait! I just want to ask the Traveler something. I'm not looking to run away. Please, just let me ask this one small thing.
Go on.
Thank you. I was being led away when I finally realized something. Where did you first hear the name Vacher? I erased all records of that name. So, unless...
Are you still trying to prove your innocence? Give it up. You've already been convicted.
I met her.
Really? You did? You're sure? You met her? But how could that be? How did you manage to do it?
It was around the Fountain of Lucine. Something to do with my sensitivity to the hydro element.
The Fountain of Lucine? Then she's been so close to me all along. And I just never... Please, please give me a chance to talk to her again. Just let the traveler take me to the fountain to see her one last time. This is the last request I'll ever make in my life. You can do whatever you want to me afterwards. I don't care.
What? Give an inch and you want to take a mile? Do you think serial killers get to make requests like that?
It's a good point.
Paimon agrees. Why should we give him what he wants when he's only done a ton of super terrible things?
This request, is it worth as much to you as your life?
Of course! Wait, no. It's worth even more than my life.
Humans. Will they betray the instinct to live just to satisfy spiritual needs? Very well. I will grant your request.
Your Honor, I fear that...
I will go with him. You do not need to worry about any escape.
In that case, I shall leave him in your most capable hands, Chief Justice.
I don't think that's his hair. I don't know, it sticks out in such a weird way.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The quest location is currently involved. What? How can you read that fast? Hold on, I want to get this viewpoint before I keep forgetting. And I swear I did it last time, didn't I? Apparently not. Oh, it's beautiful. The Oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale. Man, that was a long court procession.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Oh, it's just up here, right? Oh, I didn't get this. Silly me. What did they want? Aren't we doing this? What? What is this? Okay. Oh my god. You and Paimon encounter a strange tale while strolling through a certain part of the Court of Fontaine. Alright, let's do this meaningless side quest. Sorry, Marcel. Just give us a minute here. Nuvi, hold on to him. Let me just go talk to Charlotte briefly about this completely unrelated thing. Oh man, sometimes this game is weird. I mean, it's fine. It doesn't matter. To override it by taking precedence, I guess. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. We get to talk to Charlotte a little bit. Hear what she sounds like in English. Sorry, it's going to spoil the quiz again. Huh? Isn't that Charlotte? Oh, but this one's not voiced, so maybe we're fine. Who's your friend? And what are they chatting about? Lepine Pauline? Pretty pleased with a cherry on top, Charlotte? Journalist extraordinaire? Please tell me you're joking. I read that a gang of criminals tricked the Gardamex by disguising themselves as blubber beasts. It's true, isn't it? It has to be. Why does she wear a monocle? I've invested all my savings into graph adversarial technology. GAT. She invested all her savings into a GAT, and even taken out a sizable bank loan. I'm begging you like... Okay, calm down. Begging you like the beggiest beggar in all of begdom. Man, that probably sounds funny if it's voiced. Okay, I need you to calm down a little, Miss Lepine Pauline. I admire your passion for your research, and I don't mean to dash your hopes for those, big-ticket orders. But I'm afraid I'm not joking. The Blubber Beast incident was a short story mailed to us by an anonymous amateur author, written in the style of a true story. Amateur author. It sounds like they're just discussing a story. So why does this Miss Lepine Pauline seems so distressed. Funnily enough, I actually remember being in a meeting where the editing team was debating the potential risk of misleading the public with this story. They even went to the Maison Gardiennage for advice. But to my surprise, they fully supported us printing it. They figured that the false intel would be a great way to dupe potential criminals into wearing ridiculous costumes when breaking the law. In truth, Gardamex are extremely sophisticated in their capabilities. They can identify criminals just as reliably as the best human guards. So a crude disguise isn't going to get you far. If anything, it'll just make you stand out all the more. Since we ran that story, the Maison Gardiennage has made a slew of arrests, including one phantom blubber beast, a titanic red crown finch, and a spectre man. Spectre man? Spectre man. Does whatever a spectre can. So I knew this story had helped out law enforcement, but this is the first time I'm learning of an innocent citizen being deceived by it, and investing so much more for nothing. Uh-oh, she really sounds like she's in pain. Paimon thinks we should just ask Charlotte what's going on. Hey, Charlotte! See, I'm a better voice actor for Paimon. Hey, Charlotte! Raji, Paimon, it's you. I was in the area taking some photos for a story when I got talking to Miss Lapine Pauline about her research. She read an article in the Steambird about a criminal who evaded Gardamek detection by disguising themselves as a blubber beast. Inspired by this story, she spent a lot of Mora researching counter-criminal image recognition technology. Her aim was to improve Fontaine's public security by developing a device that could enhance Gardamek's target recognition capabilities. She was hoping I could write an article to spread awareness about image recognition technology. She even paid me for the article and gave me one of her prototype devices before I could get a word in. But unfortunately, it was just a fictional story, and her efforts and aspirations were all in vain. I tried to let her down gently, but she's finding it all very hard to accept. This is a new situation for us too. It's such a pity. It seems like the author was only trying to make the story interesting, and the Maison Gardiennage only had Fontaine's best interest in mind. She's just a victim of a misunderstanding. Wait, Miss Lapine Pauline, what are you doing? I'm gonna pick a fight with the Gardamek, head to the Opera Epiclese, and get a one-way ticket to the Fortress of Meropide. That way, I won't have to repay my debts. It's the only way I can afford to keep on living. I wonder if that, the prison, if that's that area that we see sometimes in the distance. The tower-looking thing. Whoa, there's no need to go that far. I mean, come on, look at you. You wouldn't even dent the Gardamek's armor, in all likelihood. They'd only hold you up at the Maison Gardiennage for a few days before letting you out. And then you'd still have to repay your debts. Oh, the fortress is underwater? Wow. This is like Count of Monte Cristo level stuff. Actually, I'm surprised they don't have a quest like that, actually. Maybe they do as a side quest. Actually, instead of going into the technicalities of that, how much did you actually invest? How bad can it really be? 270,000 Mora? 270,000 Mora. I mean, come on. Like, for the Traveler, that's nothing. He gets that just, like, days, a few minutes work. Okay, well, escaping to the Fortress of Meropide over a sum like that seems like a last resort. Surely there must be other options. Not anymore. I used to be an equipment supplier to the Fontaine Research Institute before that blew to pieces. It blew up? What? And now I'm just a small-time engineer. I scraped together some savings over the past few years, but I put every last Mora into this project, and now I'm left with nothing. It's not just my savings that are gone, it's my whole future as a graph adversarial technology specialist, a GATS specialist, and my dreams of becoming a billionaire one day. Ha ha ha. My life is over. Don't despair, Miss Lapine Pauline. I think I know a way for you to turn this around. This prototype you've given me, the camera lens for image recognition sample collection, it's really quite something. You said you designed it specifically for high-fidelity image capture and analysis, yes? The rapid focal length adjustment is a very useful function in its own right. It's sure to make many journalists' job much easier. In fact, I'd say it has the potential to revolutionize Fontaine's news media. So your research efforts thus far are by no means in vain. The technology you've developed may have many applications that you've never even considered. Really? Absolutely. I've been working as a journalist for the Steambird for a long time now. No one understands the issues we journalists face on a day-to-day basis better than me. So keep calm, take heart, and start thinking about mass production. In the meantime, I'll show your invention to all my colleagues to drum up interest in your product. I can't believe it. If this is true, then I can look into setting up a whole camera lens development pipeline. My big-ticket orders and billionaire aspirations are still on the cards. Maybe I should consider taking out another loan? That way I can rapidly improve the lens production process, be the first to market, and prepare to battle for dominance in the camera industry. Come on, stop daydreaming about your pipelines for a minute. Just take it one step at a time and see how it goes. There's no sense putting all your eggs in one basket before things are even off the ground. Slow and steady wins the race. And I can probably speak to some people I know and license my image recognition device to a workshop to raise some funds. And I can't believe I didn't think of this sooner. There's no time to lose. I need to get to work. Early bird gets the worm. Ah, can you believe her? She just ran off. Paimon's pretty sure our advice went in one ear and out the other. It's understandable. When inspiration and passion strike at the same time, it's all too easy to throw yourself headfirst into your work and forget about everyone around you. A lot of journalists are the same way when they're first starting out. But don't you worry. I'm going to write an article on all this, and I'll be checking in on her regularly. Her research has the potential to benefit the entire journalistic community. I'll give her plenty of input to stop her from going down any rabbit holes, and make sure mass production of her lens can begin as soon as possible. It's reassuring to know that you'll be looking out for her, Charlotte. You go, girl! Actually, you know what? Why don't you two take this prototype lens? I'm sure you'll have plenty of chances to use it on your travels. Did she give you multiple prototypes? I thought you only have one. It takes the right person to get the most out of a new technology. In your hands, it's sure to capture some amazing insights, amazing sights. What difference does it make? We already have a camera. What a nice surprise. We were just curious about what you guys were talking about. Totally didn't expect to get a free gift out of it. You're welcome. I got something out of this too. The beginnings of a very interesting news story. The boundaries between real news reports and news like fiction must not be blurred, even when there's a compelling justification for doing so. Yes, that's how I'll phrase it to the editors when I give them my feedback. Let's hope we won't mislead any more well-meaning citizens in the future. That is kind of weird, that they would publish a fake news story like that. Wait, that was it? That was the quest? Oh, it's just a zoom lens. Oh, it lets you zoom in. Capture images. So you, okay, I don't understand what... How does this differ? Oh, now it's activated. How do I use my camera again? Oh, yeah, I gotta... How do you do it?
Welcome to Cheeria Boutique. For tailoring services, please
Yeah.
I've already put in my order.
Is it really just zoom? I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna take any photos. So you can you can be a voyeur in Fontaine. Spy on people. Spy on all these boring people. Alright, let's go back to the fountain. That's enough. That's enough waiting time for Marcel. It's already dark. Oh, no. This is the wrong place. Where is it? Is it here? No, I was right, wasn't it? Isn't this the court? Yeah. Am I on the other side of it or something? Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. Epicles' upper house, that's right. Silly me thinking the court of Fontaine is where the court is in session. Alright, finally, we can finish this. It took you 15 minutes?
You said she's here, but what do I need to do to see her?
It took 15 minutes and then you died? Oh my god. I'm sorry, that sucks. 15 minutes though, that's crazy. Yeah, a successful run should not take more than like 10 minutes. When you do everything right. It felt that long? Well, yeah. It's funny how sometimes a certain boss may take 10 minutes but feel like 5 or even a few minutes, a couple of minutes. But then other times there'll be a boss that only takes you a couple minutes but feels like garbage, and so it feels like it took 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I hate those. Or levels as well. Sometimes a level will feel like a really slow, boring piece of crap. Yeah, I mean, you can come back to it, I guess. If you think that it is taking too long. What do we have here? The boss isn't there, you can cheese most of it. Oh my god. I hate when they have ads, especially in those games. Oh man. That sucks. I'm thankful for Lies of P for mostly not having that. Mostly not having that. Well, I guess I have that to look forward to. That boss that you're just fighting now. Let's see. Oh yeah, back then I drank water from the primordial sea. It heightened my sensitivity to the hydro element.
Yeah, and even Paimon could hear her after drinking that thing. Didn't you just drink a lot of it on the stage as well? Oh, in that case...
Vache.
He can hear her. So what he's going to be doing then, he's going to be drinking beside the fountain for the rest of his life.
Yes, that's it.
That's fine.
Too.
Okay, he can't though because he's going to jail. That sucks.
Vinier, it's me! It's me, Vache!
Vache? Vache?
I'm here! I'm here! Where are you, Vinier? I'm coming for you. I'm finally here for you.
Hey, wait! Be careful! Hey, wait!
Vinier, is that you? It's me, Vache! Vinier!
Vache? Why did you come? Didn't I say? You don't need to look for me.
Oh, that's my bad. I didn't pass on the message.
You look a lot older than I remember. How long has it been?
It's been more than 20 years. I've suffered for over 20 years since the day you left. All this time, only the thought of bringing you back has kept me alive. Nothing else mattered to me. I must be dreaming. Who would have thought I'd get the chance to tell you all of my feelings like this? Vinier, you are my everything.
I really don't know how I could live without you.
But Vache, if you ask me, this world would be better off without you.
What are you saying?
If not for you, I would have finished my law degree and probably become a top-tier attorney one day. If not for you, I would have continued to pursue my love of the arts, and my works would have been displayed in the Palais Mermonia itself.
Hold on, what are you gonna be? A lawyer or are you gonna be an artist? You can't keep flip-flopping, Oceanid.
If not for you, I would at least have been able to take care of my mother.
Why do they still call it an Oceanid with a
She
question
would not
mark?
have grown old and died alone, with nothing but the tears on her cheeks.
I guess it's not Vignier, it's probably just somebody disguising themselves.
It's all because of your selfishness, Vache. It's all because of you.
You... Wait, you are not Vignier.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Objection!
You're right. I am not Vignier. I am the sacrifices. Every woman who died by your hand, as our bodies dissolved, our consciousnesses flowed back to the primordial sea. Our thoughts circulated endlessly within the primordial sea, and we were no longer individuals, but we became one, just as streams of water come together in the sea. I'm Cressy. I'm Lemony. I'm Azine. The only one I am not is Vignier.
Why? But then, where is Vignier?
She doesn't want to see you anymore. Every tendril of her consciousness is avoiding you. This is what you get for your selfishness. Your selfishness robbed us of our lives and our futures. You said time and time again that you'd do any and everything for her. But did you ever consider whether she'd want to see you do the things that you did? If she would despise you for what you became? You are a liar, a heartless murderer, and a cowardly narcissist. The only thing you are not is Vignier's beloved. From the moment your first victim died and her consciousness merged with Vignier's, she has had nothing but pure hatred for you.
Looks like I didn't meet Vignier back then either. They must have wanted me to lure Marcel here from the very beginning.
No! Yeah! She can't hate me. Let me see her. Please! Have mercy!
You still don't understand. When I said don't look for me, that came from the real Vignier. She really doesn't want to see you anymore. But on top of that, she also said that because it's her final drop of pity for you.
I thought I was going to keep turning.
She said that because she knew that if you did come here, we will show no mercy to you.
Vache.
Vache? 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 Drown.
It's like a visual novel, you know, the horror ones that suddenly just turn on a dime. Yeah. Later, the guards find that the culprit of the serial disappearances of young women case Marcel appeared to have lost his... I can't read that fast, man! Several days later. I don't know what happened. Apparently he drowned. Probably in his own, whatever. My belt came off.
Do shopping. Gosh, it's really been a long time since we've been able to relax.
Okay, suddenly the tone is completely different. Oh, I didn't see Yish's comment. Hold up, where's Silksong stream? I don't know if you're still there, Yish, but I said Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Monday's Genshin Day. Paimonday. He was brain dead was the outcome there? Oh, I see. Fair enough. Shopping is stressful in its own way, though. My legs are killing me. I wouldn't say either of these things. Neither is true. Sure, my legs are killing me. I don't know, whatever.
Well met, partner. I knew something great was going to happen when I woke up in such a good mood today.
Even this weather can't put a damper on the demoiselle's mood.
It's a pleasure to see you both again.
Oh, hey, Navia! It's been a few days. Paimon's already started to miss you.
Oh, now that I believe. I'm easy to work with and always bring home the bacon. Who wouldn't treasure having a partner like me?
Sounds like you're really enjoying life these days, Navia. What have you been busy with since the trial?
It's just been one thing after the other. I've been making non-stop trips between Poisson and the courts in Sen. Everyone from Spina di Rosula organized a memorial for my father. We never held a memorial when he first died, since everyone knew that even if we held one back then, no one was going to come. This time, though, everyone in Poisson, and even many people from the court, all attended.
So his name's definitely been cleared now. That's what we like to hear.
It's been the dearest wish of Demoiselle all along.
That blasted stubborn fool. I was right to put my faith in him. I'm so glad I didn't give up on the case all those years ago.
Things have turned out as well as they could have.
Oh, by the way, I ran into Charlotte just after I left the memorial service. Well, maybe it'd be more accurate to say I knew she would be there, and there was no way she'd just let me go.
Huh? So you know Charlotte too? The Charlotte? Journalist from the Steambird?
Yeah, way back when I first became the president of the Spina di Rosula, she was all over me. Wouldn't take no for an answer. I believe the story was called The True Heart of Darkness, Secret Tales of the Yellow Rose. To be fair, though, it was a really flattering feature. So, we've been on pretty good terms ever since. She was trying to lean on our friendship to get me to do an exclusive piece on the serial disappearances case.
Oh yeah, she told us about that. She's always been super interested in that case, so now her wish has finally come true too.
Why do the characters in this game insist on standing out in the rain while chatting? Like, I get walking through the rain and maybe briefly saying hi and stopping, but not having a full-on conversation. Just out in the rain. 'Cause why not?
Anyway, I told her to make sure that when she writes about you guys entering the opera house with the critical evidence, that you both sound really cool.
Now that's another thing to look forward to. We trust Charlotte's skills with a pen for sure.
Yeah, Yish. We're gonna be doing Silksong tomorrow. It's gonna be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So tune in for that. I said earlier that it's Paimonday. Always Paimonday on Mondays. So Genshin. Maybe Navia's hat is waterproof? I don't know. This has happened multiple times now where people are in the rain and they know it's raining. It's part of the narrative. But they just stand there. No, today is Monday. But for you it's Tuesday. You're right. You're right, Yish. For you it's Tuesday. For me it's Monday. That's why. Or it starts on Monday anyway. The stream lasts until Tuesday though. But yeah. That probably is confusing though for you.
Oh, and in other news, I also took Clarand out for a meal.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, are you two on better terms now?
While you were investigating Vache's headquarters, Clarand gave testimony on my father's behalf. It was thanks to her that we were able to turn the tide. I wanted to thank her. I mean, there's also no point in being awkward all the time, so we took the chance to reconcile with each other.
Oh, that's great! Paimon also thought Clarend wasn't actually a bad person. It's always good to have more friends.
Anyway, now that the case has finally been solved, perhaps it will slowly begin to fade from the public consciousness. Oh, actually, there's still one last thing I need to do.
What is it?
I should pay a visit to my father's grave, and tell him the truth of what happened, as well as how it all ended. And on top of that, just how much people still look up to him, to this day. That includes me, too.
Miss Navia.
Indeed.
Can I come too?
Mm-hmm. We want to go too! We also think Callus is a really admirable person.
We want to go too. Let's go to the graveyard,
Sure
everybody.
thing. I'd like you two to share the moment with me. After all, without you, there might not have been such a positive ending.
And in that case, everyone, let's be off. Considering the recent weather, we'll be lucky if we can reach Poisson before dark.
What does that mean? I feel like traveling in this region is always the same. Hey, Pragmatic. Good to see you.
Yeah, you're right. It's been raining non-stop for a few days now.
You just missed the end of the court case. Where the, with Nuvi saying the thing from the meme.
Huh. This is where my father's grave is. To be perfectly honest, even I haven't been back here for a long time.
Huh? There's someone there already. Wait. That figure. It can't be.
Pragmatic, how's your work going, by the way?
Isn't that Nervalette? Why would the Chief Justice be here? Huh?
It's Nuvi. He's apologizing, probably. You're doing all right? Yeah, but how's your work going? That's what I'm curious about. Friday was supposed to be your first day, right? First proper day.
My apologies. I should have asked before coming to pay my respects.
Don't say that.
Sorry about that.
Nuvi's the type to apologize for apologizing.
Oh, I was trying to say there's no need for you to apologize.
Sorry.
I wanted to show my
Nuvi's
father
secretly
how much I've
Canadian,
grown,
apparently.
but still, I doubt I've grown to the point that even the Chief Justice would feel compelled to apologize to me over and over.
It's been amazing. That's awesome. That's really good to hear.
In that case, I will stop apologizing for now.
You really could use some pointers on understanding human emotions, Monsieur Nervalette. In any case, why did you come to Poisson?
Well, ever since that day, I've been turning a question over and over in my head. Just what is justice anyway? There was once a time when I didn't want to believe that there could be anything more important to humans than life itself. Oh, rather than that, it's probably more truthful to say I didn't believe humans were capable of resisting the most basic instinct of living things. That they could rebel against their own nature, or consider certain things to be more important than their own lives.
Hey, Convy. How goes it?
Which is also why I didn't stop your father from beginning that fateful duel. I believed that a truly innocent man would never throw away his life like that. That there was nothing, should have been nothing more important than one's own continued survival.
That's very foolish thinking from Neuvillette. He must have been really naive back then. Oftentimes people throw away their lives for other things. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Can't complain. Solved another case. I don't know how many more are left in Fontaine, but hopefully not too many, because sometimes they're really obtuse.
But Mr. Callis proved me utterly and decisively wrong.
But I do like the story. The story is way more interesting to me than the Sumeru stuff.
If not for his sacrifice, the serial disappearances case would have remained unsolved to this day. Mr. Callis made the choice he did for his daughter, for his associates, and for many people completely unrelated to him. And in the end, from a certain perspective, one could say that he did it all for the sake of justice. A justice that's higher than life itself. So, you asked me why I came here.
How was the weekend? It was alright. Weekends are tough. Sometimes weekends are good. Sometimes they're just alright.
I just wanted to say my apologies to Mr. Callis in person. I should have noticed all of this much sooner. This regret has filled me with a sadness that has haunted me for days. That high and mighty chair in the Opera Epiclese indeed insulates one from many important things. Spina di Rosula, thank you so much for your hard work and perseverance.
I'm sorry for being mad at you before.
Yeah. Goose wanted to hear the English dub near the beginning of the stream, and I left it. Because why not? It's a... the main characters are voiced pretty well, so no complaints. And the setting is, I mean, it's not English necessarily. It's not like England, but it's Western, so not really, doesn't have to be Chinese to justify it.
So, you're actually one of those types that's cold on the outside, but pretty thoughtful on the inside, huh? That reminds me of Silver, one of my guys.
Sorry about that. Self-expression is not one of my strong suits.
Didn't I just say you don't need to apologize?
I tell you, man, he's Canadian. Nuvi is Canadian.
Ah, so Navia and Neuvillette seem to have made their peace as well. Let's not disturb them for now. We can wait till after they're done.
Get out of the rain, please. Oh my God. Oh, these people. They could at least have like an umbrella. I mean, come on. They even made reference to umbrellas today at some point. Umbrella or a sword or something like that. Or a, what was it? No, a parasol or a sword. Yeah, she has an umbrella. You're right. I don't get it. Following Navi and Neuvillette, you pay respects to... what's his name again?
Paimon's never paid respects at someone's grave before. Did Paimon do anything rude there?
Well, you're not usually supposed to fly around someone's grave. What? Why not? You're not supposed to dance on someone's grave.
Huh? Oh, Paimon didn't know that was a thing. But Paimon doesn't know what she would do if she can't fly.
Did they have a walk animation for Paimon? I guess they must, right? Well, no, not that they must, but she's rigged to be able to walk because we have her dancing. But that would be funny, just to see her walking instead of flying everywhere.
Oh no. Paimon hopes Miss Navia won't be too mad.
You're allowed to dance on anybody's grave. It's just not the polite thing to do, I guess. If I had the opportunity, I would dance on my own grave. I think that would be fantastic. Just like come out somehow, start rocking out on it with Thriller playing in the background. Wow, she took it seriously.
Anyway, Neuvillette is still standing around there. It's not
Yeah.
often that we can catch him alone like this, so why don't we go talk to him for a bit? If we can't talk to Lady Farina, we can at least talk to him, right?
I'd love to be a ghost too. I think it would be fun. I would just be the same person I am now. So I guess I would be a nice ghost as well. It'd be like in Beetlejuice. It's finally stopped raining. That's nice. Wait, hold on. I want to talk to Navia first.
Paimon's really sorry, Navia, but Paimon did something pretty disrespectful just now.
What are you saying, Paimon? I don't think I get it.
Well, aren't you not supposed to fly around someone's grave?
Huh? Who told you that?
Hey, Traveler! Why did you mess with Paimon again?
It's really... The one thing this game is missing is emotes. Being able to actually dance, like in Fortnite, that'd be so good.
Paimon's really sorry, Navia.
Alright, anyway, we already did that.
Hey, Traveler!
Yay! Alright, let's go. Let's go talk to Nuvi.
Oh, it's you two. Did Miss Navia invite you to come pay your respects to her father?
Didn't he see us standing in the rain?
Mm-hmm. We ran into Navia on the streets today, so we just followed her here.
I see, I see. Then is there something that I can help you with?
Well, it's pretty hard to run into you like this since you're usually super busy. So we figured we could try to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
Please feel free. Though outsiders, you helped us solve one of the greatest mysteries in Fontaine, and it would be my pleasure to return the favor.
Oh, is this the spiel? One of the spiels anyway, probably. About water from the primordial sea. I guess we're like halfway done, Fontaine.
So, at court, the bad guys referred to that special water as water from the primordial sea, but what is it really?
Truthfully, that name is already quite accurate. I can only surmise that Vacher and his ilk only learned of its nature and existence after extensive research. There used to be a special sea on the surface of this planet. The nature of its seawater was rather different from that of the sea we know today. Most of Tevat's life forms were first born in that special sea. You could say it nurtured much of the life on this planet.
Huh. So it really was where everything began. It makes sense to call it primordial then.
But today, the primordial sea no longer exists on the planet's surface. What Vacher discovered must have been some kind of special case, or a remnant from a truly ancient age.
Huh. So that's how it is. Oh, you really know everything, Monsieur Neuvillette. But if that's the case, then why would people, at least people from Fontaine, dissolve in that kind of water?
Indeed. Why would the primordial sea, which was known to engender and nurture life, suddenly reverse itself and devour life instead. To be frank, that also doesn't match my understanding of this world and its laws. There must still be some unknown secrets around the people of this land. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about? That the sea levels will rise and everyone will be dissolved in water, leaving Farina crying alone on her throne, but the sins of the people will be finally washed away for good. Does that appropriately summarize the version you've heard?
That's right! It was Linny that told us back then. And that about covers all the main points.
Yes, up to the present, I think we reached a point where we have no choice but to confront this prophecy directly. Rumors have it that this prophecy is rooted in the last words the former Hydro Archon left to the world before she passed away.
A prophecy? Of the former Hydro Archon? Wow. This is the first time that we've ever heard of it.
Two parts of the prophecy have already proven correct. The rising sea levels and the ability of the people of Fontaine to be dissolved. We should be more vigilant and stay on the watch for further signs. Speaking of the prophecy, Farina has also always taken it quite seriously. Indeed, she has been collecting information and intelligence from across Tevat for this purpose.
Wow, Farina's actually doing something, eh?
If the rumors were true, then perhaps this prophecy is the conundrum left to Farina by her predecessor.
But with Farina being the way she is, can we really trust her to solve it?
Uh-huh, see? Paimon knows what I'm thinking.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
He didn't even answer. He just left that question dangling there. Paimon's doubting Farina. Nuvi's just like, well, you know, let's change the subject. Dodge the question, exactly. Let's talk about Child.
My apologies. My investigation has still not reached its conclusion.
So he's just stuck there in limbo?
However, I still believe the judgment of the Oratrice was not rendered arbitrarily.
But you also said you thought he was innocent.
For many years, I have been quite aware that the Oratrice does not simply mechanically repeat the verdict that I give on each case. As a divinely created mechanism, the people's unified faith in the concept of justice is integrated into it. Not only can it produce the incredible power of indemnitium, but it likely also possesses other traits, such as self-awareness. Which is all to say, I've been prepared for a situation like this for a long time.
So when Linny told us that he heard a human voice from the room where the Oratrice's core is stored...
I was not aware such a thing had occurred. Perhaps that could serve to prove my conjecture. I will add that to the list of items to investigate.
Oh my. Do we get to play as Nuvi next time we have to go into the court to defend Child against the Oratrice?
In any case, I am inclined to believe that the Oratrice does have a methodology all its own. We just do not have enough information. Based on Farina's reaction, I doubt even she had any idea what was going on. She managed to bluff her way through it, though, with her time-tested twin tricks of bravado and drama. While we do intend to get to the bottom of this, for now, we regret to say that the Fatui Harbinger will just have to bide his time in the fortress of Meripede.
Damn. He's stuck in the... what was it? What's the slang for prison? The big house? Yeah, he's stuck in the big house.
If we did incorrectly convict him of crimes he did not commit, we will most certainly compensate him to the fullest extent allowed by the law.
If you ask Paimon, the only compensation he'll want is a no-holds-barred fight with you.
Aw, see, Paimon knows Child so well.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
About my sibling.
Your sibling? Another blonde-haired traveler. I'm sorry, but I've never seen anyone who matches that description. If she ever stepped foot in Fontaine, I'm sure she followed our laws to the letter, and had no reason to appear on the stage of the opera Epiclese.
It's funny how much more visible we are than our homicidal sister. Just the fact that we're in everything. Everybody knows us. Save Mondstadt. You know, save Liyue. Inazuma. I guess reunite Sumeru. And then solve a bunch of criminal cases. Like, Jesus, we're very known by people now.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
No, that's it. I have no more questions for you.
Very well. It was my honor to provide you with what answers I could.
She came
I
around
very
500
much
years
enjoyed
ago.
Conversing with you.
Most people from there aren't around anymore. So she probably, like, she could have absolutely been causing a ruckus, but no one would know. It's amazing. That's one of the benefits of being able to live forever, I guess. You can make a scene one day, and then you wait a couple hundred years, come back, nobody knows. You embarrass yourself, you just wait, a few decades, no problem. It's all
It
good.
will soon be time for me to leave this blissful tranquility behind.
That's the life you want?
And return
I
to
don't know.
Palais Memoria.
I know, Joel, you're a big fan of living forever. I don't subscribe to that. But it's a fun concept to think about sometimes.
You really are super busy, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Why does she say Monsieur?
I came here to pay your respects today because you
Just say Mr. Newvie. Mr. Newvie.
Crime and villainy do not have the day off, and so justice must work around the clock as well. This is merely the nature of a justice's work.
All right. You've got a point. Huh? Paimon just noticed that the rain has stopped.
She's not a good actress. Well, it's the writing. The writing, they wrote Monsieur, which is weird again, but anyway. We did it.
You know, we've been walking around for a while now. Why don't we go back to the Spina di Rosula base in the court of Fontaine and have a rest? Navia said something about having a place ready for us there, didn't she? Come on, let's go!
Let's go! I thought those enemies were like where the gravestones are. I'm like, man, get the hell out of the graveyard. Show some respect. No, you're right. I know that's not even how you pronounce it, but I just mean it's weird that why didn't they just, if they wrote it in English, they could have just said Mr. I don't think they were using any honorifics in Inazuma, were they? Like they weren't saying Sama or San or Chan. Yoimiya-chan. I don't think they were doing that. Anyway, that's it for story tonight. Let's do some gambling. We finished the quest though, right? Like, did I get my reward? Yes. That's what I wanted. Oh, it's going to be a tea party. A tea party most thorny. Something is stirring in the dark. Okay, look forward to that. Story quest. We got story quests. Oops. Oh. Who did we unlock? What? Oh. Wow, Linny. Oh my god, I can't even read it because it's red on red. Yay. Alright. Oh, damn. Hold on. Why haven't I not been unlocking these? Didn't even notice that I had Layla and Kaya. Shenanigans and sweet wine. I mean, of course. Who wouldn't want to do that? I guess we'll unlock Layla. Perfect. Sweet. We're getting there. Alright, so... Oh yeah, let me also claim achievements. Did that. We did that. That was it? Yep. Alright. Nothing new here, right? Did you like the title of my stream today, by the way? I know what you pulled last summer. I was waiting to use that until today, because it's the end of summer. What? Oh, something down here. Another Catherine. If only Aino was on the banner today. That's the thing, right? When I first heard about Aino, I was like, man, this is going to be great. I'm so looking forward to having her as one of the 4-star characters, but no, I won't get to meet her until, I don't know, next year, or in 5 years at the rate I'm going. What did I not read here yet? I know it's sad, but do not cry. She'll be on the next banner. Yeah. Wait, is she? Is she actually going to be on the next banner? If so, that's excellent. That's the rumor. Ooh. Alright, cool. A Hydro Claymore user. How could you not want that? And she's a child character. You love child characters, Joel. What did I don't get what I missed. I thought I had everything, but apparently I scrolled through it. Maybe it was some extra bit. Anyway. Yeah, okay. Let's go back to my favorite place. Alright. Is that all I wanted to do? I feel like I'm missing something. Maybe not. Alright. Gambling time. Let's do it. So if everybody remembers, we're gambling for Nahida. Because why not? Oh no, I remember. Switching language back. So that I don't spoil some 4-star character. Every time. Voiceover. Chinese. Wouldn't it be funny if it required me to restart going back to Chinese?
想接着听下去的话，
There he is.
送我一个苹果吧。
He's back. Chinese Tales is back. Alright. He's just like more subdued. That's why. Just slightly more subdued, and that's enough. Not the hyper Tales-like voice that he has in English. Anyway, let's do it. We got something. Cookie. So that's the second time we got her, I believe. Apparently she's like an S tier. I'm not gonna use her, but apparently she's S tier. I don't know why. She's too complicated for me. Even during the test run, I was like, what the hell? What do I do? I have to read her description? In some ways, I'm kind of lucky with the characters I have. Because it's like, Yanfei throws a fireball, Lisa throws electricity, Noelle puts a shield up every now and then, and Venti swirls everybody together with a black hole. It's great. A healing ring, but just use your skill. No, I mean, that's too much. I don't get it. I wonder what the easiest to use characters would be. Like a team of easiest to use characters. So the easiest to use healer, the easiest to use main DPS, easiest to use sub DPS, and easiest to use support all together. Or not support, I guess. Well, yeah, maybe. Just the easiest team ever to use. The description looked a bit long. What happened there? Oh. Oh, I'm using my Genesis crystals. Alright, whatever. I don't remember them doing that immediately. We got something, though. Ah. So disappointing. If it's a stringless, I'm really ecstatic. Everything else, whatever. I don't care. I guess that's it, right? Yeah. That's it for trying to get Nahida. We got a few standard wishes. It's one of the best free polearms. Alright. I can take a look then. I guess I do need a polearm for some of the characters now. Okay, fair enough. I'll look on the bright side. Come on, standard wish. I know I neglect you, but come on, give me something good. Give me Chi-Chi, I don't care. Ka-ching! I know. Ka-ching would be the ultimate highlight. Nah, nothing. Disappointing. This is what happens when I don't want any of the characters. The gambling portion of the stream is way shorter. If this was like another Venti or something, I'd be like, yes, let's do this. Full 90 pulls right now. No, I wouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that.
好想坐在大树上，手边有喝不完的苹果酒。唉。
What did we get? Oh, we got a thing, right? Okay, never mind. We're not even close to halfway through Fontaine. Probably like 1/18th of the way through. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. I can't wait for Nefer. Yeah. 2/5? Yeah, it's pretty good, actually. It's hard to tell, because I usually kind of gauge it by the constellations you get, because normally you get, like... I guess it would be about, yeah, 2/5, you know. 1/3. What did I want to do? Oh, yeah. Where's Kuki? Kuki Shinobu. It sounds like Coco Chanel. Kuki Shinobu is just the Japanese Coco Chanel. AoE is increased. She uses a sword. Okay. The new Stygian launched. What's the racist caricature this time? My God. 41 seconds. What character do you have in your as your avatar? And what happened to Dory? I can't even tell from here what it is. There's not really anything racist. Oh, it's a new side character. Oh, I see. Well, la-di-da. Natochka. Natochka, okay. So you said you thought she was charming? So you said Not Cry is like the Nordic countries. I like to think that you could put Estonia in there as well. Because that's kind of just like, you know, in real life, that's damn close to Russia. So that's another perspective I'd like to give. Having never been to Not Cry. Oh, hold on. I kind of want to do this. Hold on, let's go see Sino. Let's see what he's on about, and then I'll stop. Ah, okay. Yeah, Estonia has... There's a big range of architecture in Estonia. You got a lot of modern stuff, but you also have a lot of that old Nordic stuff. Where's my favorite pun master? Oh, hold on. It's the two of them. It's gonna be comedy gold right now. Let's see what's gonna happen.
答应了克莱今天晚上煮蘑菇浓汤喝，除了蘑菇之外，还要买点其他调味品。赛诺，你在看什么？是想尝尝这种蘑菇吗？不，我是在思考一个和蘑菇有关的问题。
Sino, is he... Sino, is he micromanaging the shopping?
是你啊，旅行者。你刚才说的这个笑话不错，请让我借鉴一下。
It's you, Raji. That joke wasn't bad. Allow me to soak it in.
哎，他刚才说什么了？姑娘，姑，很不错，我喜欢。
Say no more.
马上就到吃饭的时间了，你们俩就别折腾了。
That's so good.
旅行者，要过来一起吃吗？你来做客的话，克莱也会很高兴的。这样不错。但是可惜，我还是没找到营训。
Wait, that's not a pun. That's just newsrooms? Newsrooms? I don't get it. Not bad. Still, it's a pity. I haven't found any newsrooms yet. I don't get it.
营训？我怎么都没听说过这种蘑菇？是院里刚发现的新物种？
Sino's way ahead of us now in puns.
不对啊，培育新物种的项目我应该都看过，没有用这。是啊，毕竟这种蘑菇尚无音讯。
Exactly. After all, the newsrooms have yet to make the press release. Ba-dum-bum. Oh, that's hilarious.
今天晚上，你必须把所有蘑菇汤都喝完。
He starts out as such a like stoic and not like a dick or anything, but he starts out so stoic and off-putting and aloof. But then you get to this point, and it's just like he's just all about the puns. Oh damn, okay. Got an achievement for that. Whoops. Oh, witness an anecdote once? What? I've witnessed anecdotes before. It's the first time I've witnessed it since they added this version of the anecdotes. Anyway. Yeah, that's it. Oh, they just added the achievement. Oh, they add achievements. Okay. I mean, I guess they would have to, right? Yeah, makes sense. I think the anecdote system is just very similar to the temporary one they had. Like, are they different? Because it feels very, very similar. And I only got a handful of the ones before because I wasn't far enough. I was still in Inazuma. But yeah, let's see. We did everything, right? We did it. First, it keeps track globally and you get primos for 810. Ah, you get primos. Okay. So there's reason, aside from the comedy, to experience them. Alright. Well, anyway, thanks for tuning in for another successful Paimonday. Tomorrow is Silk Song. Wednesday's Silk Song. Thursday is Silk Song. So tune in for that. We're going to be either content with the game or horribly enraged by the game. Probably no middle ground. But yeah, tune in for that. 6 p.m. Eastern. Take care, everybody. Have a good week if I don't talk to you.